Good morning, and welcome to the ED-TACULAR, a fundraiser in memory of our dear Edarta. And boy, I did not bring a box of Kleenex with, so nobody gets to make me cry today. Trying really hard not to cry. Okay. So anyway, yeah, for everybody who doesn't know, Ed passed away about 2 weeks ago, and I'm not going to make this, am I? His funeral was Thursday, and his sister-in-law managed to get enough money to get over there and make arrangements. Not to say it was stripped down, I saw pictures, it was lovely. But, took a lot of money out of her pocket, and I think there are some other people who donated. So we do want to make sure all of his costs were covered. Our hope is to raise 3,000 euros, not $3,000. And excuse the weird sounds right now, I am tangled in my chair and my headphones, which are wrapped around my chair. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Let's see if I can get around here. Yeah, reality always keeps me from getting too weepy. There we go. Alright, we're all arranged now. Anyway, so we're hoping to be able to make sure all of the costs were covered. Funerals are really expensive. My husband was cremated. Ed was cremated, by the way. And even so, it was $3,000 for that, another couple thousand for this, that, and the other. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at, in the last 4 months between when he passed away and when I got the last bill, it was just shy of $50,000. And this is without a funeral. We haven't even done an event. I don't know if it's the same in Germany, but it just, everything nickels and dimes you, and all of a sudden all your money's gone. So, holy moly. And yes, the little red bugs are back, and I have no idea where they're coming from. But, okay, fine. So if I get grouchy, it's because my desk is covered with little tiny red bugs that bite me when I put my hands down. Anyway, so we're back to doing that. So here's how this is going to happen. There is a GoFundMe for Ed. I'm just going to pop up here in Stream Chat. If you don't have that, let me pull it up here. Not that one. This one here. You even get to see a picture of Ed here. Here's one for you guys. And let's put one in here. Okay, so that's Ed. And that is a little bit about the fundraiser. We've already had people donating, so we originally had 9 of the Eagle Moss minis. We are down to 6. We have 3 that are autographed by Thomas Maroney and Mike Fadum, and we have 3 that are not. So those items we're going to do a little bit differently. If you're interested in one of them, drop me either a private message or you can chat about it here, but I'd like a generous donation made directly to the fundraiser at that website. And give me a receipt and an address and I'll mail you which one of the ones that are remaining. For everybody else, every time we raise 200 euros, we are going to raffle off a prize. So the prizes are pretty gosh darn good. We have got, let's see if I posted a list here. I thought I posted a list on memory of Ed. Yes, there it is. Okay, for every 200 euros raised through the GoFundMe, we will raffle off a great prize. This will include your choice of a Lobi ship. You get to pick one. I have T6 ship coupons. We have 2 Husnak warships, one generously donated by JB. We have a Jem'Hadar Strikewing heavy cruiser donated by Pi. We have a Maquis Raider, an Inquiry battle cruiser, an Emerald Chain Juggernaut, and an Undine Nicor bio warship. And for everybody who donates, whether you win the raffle or not, we're going to send you a prize at the end of it. So, in order to get a ticket, you have to donate to the GoFundMe. Take a scan or photo screenshot or something of your receipt. You can blank out as much information and let us know that you did that. I'll see it pop up in the GoFundMe, but sometimes that can take a couple hours to populate, and you can do it anonymously, and I won't know it. So you're going to have to let me know. So every time we raise 200, we are going to go ahead and raffle off something to remember Ed by. But we're also going to remember Ed with his joy in life of playing the gosh darn game. And we have lots of his things that he loved to do. Not the least of which was Pavo Dissension, Bug Hunt, all the Borgy things, Gateway to Grethor, Counterpoint. What else did he like doing? He had a bunch of them he liked to do. He loved doing story missions too. He hated doing accolades, and I'm sorely tempted to do an accolade event just for him. Just to make him crazy. What else did he like? Oh, yeah, there's a bunch here he did not like. Fortune and Fire we did a couple of times, but not a lot towards the end. just because there's other stuff to do. Operation Wolf, Starbase 1, which I haven't done now that we've got all the new asteroids in orbit. Which, yes, I appreciate the graphics of it, but come on, gravity. Gravity, folks, those things are going to get sucked in, and the people down on that planet are not going to be happy people. Then part 2 of what's going on here today will be, we're going to run for 2 hours and take a 15-minute break. That's because I need to let the dogs out. I don't have a way to just put them out in the backyard where they can go out happily. I have to go leash them up and take them out. So we'll run until 10 this morning. Then we're going to take 15. We'll be back from 10:15 to 12:15. Then we're going to take another 15, 12:30 to 2:30. He loved Gravity Kills. Oh yes, of course he loved Gravity Kills. Right up there with Procyon 5, Dante. Right up there. And let's see what I say. 10:15, 12:30. Did I say that right? No, 12. 12, 2:15, 4:30, 6:45. So we'll take those 3 breaks during that, or 4 breaks, whatever that is. And we're going to close for the day at 8 p.m. so I can go get some dinner. So everybody in the house will be happy at some point. Probably not me, I'll probably still be crying, but I'm doing better than I was. I'm going to try and get through this without turning into a weepy mess. I am prepared. I have a pen. I have a piece of paper. I've got a stack of prizes. What more can you ask for? And we also have the dailies, and we have endeavors, and we have all kinds of fun stuff. So let's just enjoy the day the Ed way by shooting things. Right? Right? What more fun can you have than shooty stuff? Just so you know, almost all the prizes are sitting in my fleet bank. My account bank here. Yeah, these are all the prizes sitting here. At the end of the day, we will send out prizes to everybody who donates. And for the most part, we're going to be sending out master keys, but if there's something specific you would like out of my personal stash, let me know. Sav would be happy, because it cleans out my inventory. I also promised that over the course of the next month, we're going to go through all of my tunes. We're going to clean out all of my horrendous inventories here of people rolling their eyes and going, Mom, seriously, Mom? Oh, we also have some Tier 5 ships, bunches of Tier 5 ships. Because, we do. Let's see if any of them are here. So the only Tier 5 here is a Lucari Nakam. I think we've got 3... heavy Herogens, those things that have been donated. As somebody once said, yes, if you get first prize, you get 1 heavy Herogen. If you get second prize, you get 2 of them. I think we have, though, an Arhebes. Where is it? We do have one of the Sphere Builder. There it is. The Sphere Builder Arhebes Destroyer, which is a Tier 5. I have some Tier 5 coupons, too. If anybody's got a Tier 5 you really want, I will be happy to donate that from my personal stash. Might take me a minute to find them. Yeah, Ed and his love of those great things. So, let's see, we've got the Crystalline Entity today. Destroy Herald ships. Complete 2 Iconian TFOs. Hold on, let's see what an Iconian TFO is. And... oh, no, that works in perfectly. That would be perfect for celebrating Ed. Okay. So it must be the Lucari ones I'm thinking of. He did love his Enkethi front. I will give him that. But he had it down to such fine art. Darn it, I wish we could plunder his supply of stuff. He had so many fun ships and great costumes. And they're all gone forever. I hear somebody came in and joined me. Hi, who's here?
It is the Boogeyman.
Hi, Boogeyman. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I just changed my name on here.
I was going to say you're not Boogeyman anymore.
Nope. It just I had a falling out with the group that I used that name with, so I figured it was time for a new name.
No worries. No worries. I wrote myself in as Dark Mouth because it told me I had to be somebody, and DT's like, but that's our name, not your name. I'm like, oh, right. yeah, that's a really good point. I just forgot about it.
So now I'm known as the Dread Knight.
I like the Dread Knight. Dread Knight works. So yeah, we're going to be on for the next 12 hours doing stuff.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Lucky you. I've got my Dungeon Dragons here in a couple hours, so I just
Hey, no
thought I'd
worries.
come in and say hello.
Stop in, visit. We can go do some stuff. I was just looking at all my endeavors for the day. Let me pull up the other
Oh, boy.
account. I've got.
Yeah, I should probably check that.
Yeah, you
I haven't
should.
been keeping up on it.
Let's see. Oh, I've got exciting ones on the other account. Harvest materials on the ground. Defeat Tholians on the ground. Ugh. And destroy Terran ships. Okay, destroy Terran ships I can totally get into. That could be fun.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't been seeing anyone on in here, so it's been kind of boring.
You mean today?
I've been checking it every day, and there's been like no one on whenever I get on.
Well, I noticed that yesterday, and it wasn't just our fleet. It was I had queued up some Borg TFOs, and they weren't popping, and I'm thinking that's really weird. But I know with everything going on with the strike, there's no new content coming out. The event is pretty much doing a wind down.
I thought. When did the strike start?
The strike started in Odo Ital. Thank you very much for the follow. We appreciate it. The writers' strike in Hollywood started in May, and then all the actors joined them middle of July. So because Star Trek Online uses only SAG union voice actors, they can't do anything that's going to use a SAG union voice actor, and they are contractually obligated to use them, so they can't put out anything that isn't already done that involves voice acting.
Gotcha.
So there's going to be a lot of redoing and putting out old stuff again until that. But there doesn't seem to be any sign that that strike is going to end soon.
Oh, what'd you think about that new ship that I saw
What?
When I started up the game last time?
Which one?
I forgot the name of it.
What's it look like?
It's a star. It's a Fed ship, but I can't remember the name of it. It was in the launcher for the longest time, but I couldn't figure out how to get it.
It was in the launcher. You're not talking about like the Protostar, are you? The Friendship?
I don't think it was the Protostar.
Okay.
It was a different one.
Can you describe what it looked like? Maybe somebody out there knows it, because I can't place it.
I think it was an escort. But if I remember correctly, it was like a new escort that was coming out.
Let's see.
It was in the launcher like about a month ago, and I couldn't figure out how to get it.
Oh, that's a good question. The Cyclone?
I think it might have been that. I don't know.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me see if I can pull that up.
It was a while ago.
The Cyclone. Good, I can talk right.
It
Cyclone Intel Patrol Escort.
Available, but it didn't say like how to get it, which was really annoying.
Let me see what I've got here.
Oh, that's also one that I want to get. That Friendship class cruiser. Carrier. Sorry.
Yeah,
Carrier.
Borg King got that one.
How do you get it?
It is a lockbox, I believe, or excuse me, I think it's an R&D box. Okay, so the Cyclone Patrol, blah, 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 blah. Let me see if there's any notes about it.
Oh, maybe it wasn't the Cyclone.
The Cyclone looks vaguely defiant-ish. It's got two nacelles mounted directly over the body.
Oh, no, there it is. It's still up there. It's the Thesis.
Oh, the Thesis, okay.
It's from IDW's Star Trek comic.
Oh, okay. So that might be the one that's in the upcoming content.
Yeah, that thing looks kind of interesting. But I have to say, the Friendship class carrier looks really crazy. I like that.
Well, Borg King might be jumping in here. He said he would try and stop in before he goes to work this morning.
But, yeah, that Thesis looks kind of interesting. It's a design I haven't seen before.
Let's see, the Theseus. Designed after the primary configuration of modular ship commissioned by Scotty in the 2370s. It is kind of cute.
Yeah. It's got a slightly different design than most starships ship.
Mm-hmm. Definitely flatter. Same concept as the old 1701 nacelles, but then drop down closer to the body, so much more linear, which makes a lot more sense.
If you notice, it's also got another hub on the nacelles, which is interesting. It's something that most of them don't have.
Well, I'm looking at this. It's 5 and 2, 3 devices, 2 miracle worker stations. Tactical base turn rate's 15, about right.
So the question I have is, once you get the ship from like the carrier, is it one that like once you have it, you can unlock it on the rest of your characters easier?
No.
No, they all have to go through the boxes to get it.
On things that come out of boxes, they're usually once per account, so whoever opens it, it's that one. There's very few that are account unlocks, and the ones that are account unlocks are like event ships, and occasionally when they have specials. So if I remember right, let's get over to here and go to there. If I remember right, and I could be wrong here, I probably am, I had some prize ships that I bought as charity donations from Cryptic. They got involved with a couple of charities, and I bought myself a couple of sets of Muds pack ships for like $100 for the package. And those, because they were for a charity event or account unlocks.
I see.
Darth Dragonborn says, if it's Muds or Zen Store, it's account. If it's lockbox or promo, it's character only. Well, that answers that. Apparently I have mail to look at. Let me go look at my mail.
Yeah, I know. Someone threw out a shit ton of like things in the...
Wow. Cadargo has donated for the fundraiser a T6 ship coupon gift pack and an experimental ship upgrade token. So we have got some amazing prizes here, folks.
Nice.
Thank you, Cadargo.
And you confirmed that it comes out of the R&D?
For which one?
For the carrier? Because I've got a bunch of Zen that I can spend right now.
Friendship class. Let me just double check before I say that. Somebody can probably answer it faster than I can Google it. I really hate the wiki. It's got so many ads in it.
I know, right?
Oh my god. Let's see, where's that coming out of? Infinity Lockbox, starting on August the 10th. So it's a lockbox, but not an R&D box.
August 10th. That means it's already out.
Yeah, it's out. That's how Board King has one. Yes, it's already out.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have any of the Infinity Lockboxes?
I've got tons of them if you want some. I've got like 2,000-3,000 of them sitting around.
I just got to check my bank because most of them I store in my bank.
Yeah, I put all of mine in my account bank so I know where they are all at once. And by the way, good morning, WC.
I do have 4 Infinity Lockboxes on this character.
Ad blockers are a godsend. Yeah, I'm going to have to invest in that. I don't normally like to do it because that's how people make money, but when it's wall-to-wall ads and you can't see the info...
Keys.
Well, donate to the event and I'll send you a key. Remember, today is about donating to the event, and I appreciate everybody who is donating prizes, but we have to donate to the event too, or I'm going to send these all back to you.
Okay. Infinity Prize Pack. Personal Trade Ground.
Well, Anonymous, I don't know who you are. Let me know what you want. Holy crud. Here's the problem. I can't see who Anonymous is, but I love you.
Here we go. I'm about to put a donation. Where do I put the donations?
Okay, I will post.
Wait, which fleet is this?
You're donating to the fleet?
I'm assuming that's where I do it.
No, I need you to donate to GoFundMe.
Oh, how do I do that?
Well, if you look into the live stream chat, I just put it up there. I'm going to put it in the strike group again. So there is a GoFundMe in memory of Gerhardt-Edarta.
I do not have the fleet chat on this one, apparently.
Oh, no! Yes, this is our celebration for beloved Ed.
This one's in the Starfleet Strike.
I put one in Starfleet Strike group chat, and I put one in the Twitch chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like actual money that I have.
Yes, actual money.
I can't do that. I don't have the money.
Okay. You only have to donate $1 or €1.
I don't have any money right now.
Okay. Well, then keep your money for yourself. Don't worry about it. But
I thought we were donating prizes for the...
No, we're donating money to try and... So Ed passed away, as you know. And his sister got over to Germany to get the funeral taken care of. But, she's like the rest of us and doesn't have the money to do it. So we have raised some money for her. So far, €900. We'd like to raise another €2,100. And we were chatting about this yesterday. There's all these fake star registries, but his sister really wants to get a star named for Ed. And I'm thinking that would be great, but that's only a couple of bucks. So we need to get a headstone for him, a proper marker.
I do not have permissions to donate to the prize contributions.
Which fleet?
Starfleet Strike Group.
Hang on a second. I may jump over here. I should probably do this to the side. You're in Crides, right?
Yep. I'm currently on Nelba.
Right. Give me 1 second here. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, nope. Still can't.
Now try it.
Nope.
Really?
Let me try closing it and reopening it.
So you're commander.
No, still can't.
Give me 1 second here.
Let me. Oh, okay, that's why. It's saying that the item's bound to me.
Oh, well, that definitely makes it a problem. You can't donate to that. Okay, my German is terrible, Odo, so... Pardon?
I can donate this one. A special equipment pack DS9 bridge officers.
Ooh.
And I'll put that right into the prize contribution for you guys.
A party hat to celebrate the affiliate anniversary. Is this the affiliate anniversary today? Is it really? Holy moly. Double party then. It's also a party to celebrate the Ed.
Oh, this is a tough one. Hey, Mom.
Yes.
I'm going to stream for you. I need your help.
Okay.
I have to decide on traits.
Oh, goodness. This is a team effort here, folks. Okay, if you're in this, you can go over and jump on Dread Knights We Are Live and watch his stream.
So I have an option of all these to choose from.
All I have is a black screen. I see nothing.
Okay, why did it do that?
I can see your cursor moving around, though.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Give me a second. Let me try restarting it.
Like I said, I can see your cursor just jumping around there. No problems.
There we go.
Let's see if that works. There we go. Oh, goodness. Okay, is this in general? So these are all ground traits.
Yeah, these are all ground traits so that I got
Scroll down.
The price pack.
Scroll down.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are. Keep going. Okay, off the top of my head, the supersaturated Katra stones are a nice one. Tenivek's Council is another good one. Adapted Defense is another good one. Keep scrolling. Keep going. Unconventional gear is good too. Keep going. There's a lot of good ones in here.
I know.
Hive defense, Maquis. Well, I wouldn't go with the Maquis Guile. It's got some advantages, but not enough to spend it. Hive defenses isn't bad. Scroll some more. Maquis Guile gives you a speed boost, but that's it. Universal laws for lackeys. I personally like that one, but not generally
Increases kit performance and health regeneration. That's kind of nice.
It is nice, yeah.
There's a lot.
I've done Privateer's Luck and had some good love with that one.
Rogue's Charm.
I think that's pointless because basically your security escort can throw grenades, so that means you have to call down your security escort. So
yeah,
keep going.
Combined Assault. Let's see. Active recruiting.
It's a shield heal.
Yeah.
Resistance. Go down to taking you with me. Oh, self-modulating shots. That one's kind of cool. So you get better shield penetration.
Yep.
So that's an excellent one. Taking you with me. Let's scroll to that one for a moment.
This one?
Yeah.
When defeated, you are returned to fight briefly. During this period of time, you will deal additional damage while remaining immune to all incoming damage and control effects. When this expires, you will immediately collapse.
Right, so I've got something that's the equivalent on one of my tunes, who's a Romulan, and she dies, resurrects for about 8 seconds when she's just an absolute berserker, and then she dies. And then you have to resurrect her again. So that's a fun one to do it, especially if you go into a lot of shooty situations. And my stream just ended there. Keep going down. Let's see what else we've got. Hive Mind isn't bad.
Increased damage to foes greater than 20 meters away.
So again, if you're using a rifle and you like to use the rifle, it's a great one. The Berserker, of course, is one of my favorites.
Plus 5% bonus, all damage per foe within 5 meters.
Yeah, you just kind of go crazy on everybody. Savior's a heal one. Immunity response, 6 cents. Nah, I don't like 6 cents.
Cannot be flanked, cannot be exposed.
Adrenal release.
Plus 50% all outgoing damage.
Yeah, that's a Berserker one again, where you just go absolutely nuts.
I'm looking at this one. Plus 200 all damage resistance rating, immune to all damage over time effects, cannot be healed, cannot regenerate hit points. Oh boy. So there are a couple downsides to it.
Yeah.
But plus 200 all damage resistance rating is pretty damn good.
There is that. Yeah, if you're depends on what you're going to play and how you like to play it. So let's say you've got the
damage over time, immune to damage over time effects.
Mm-hmm.
That could be helpful.
Let's see, Pack Leader, Hunter Instincts, Tactical Vigilance. You know, I wish they'd put them in alphabetical order.
Well, this is kind of nice because it gives you not only a buff to you, but to your allies.
Mm-hmm. But it is a chance, not a guarantee.
Okay, we're at the bottom. Regenerative tissue. Plus 25 all damage resistance rating versus dots. Plus 25 healing received. And plus 0.1 health regeneration.
I'm going to jump back to mine for a moment, see if we've got any comments from anybody. Okay, guys. All right, so. Oh, excuse me one second. I'll take care of that. Where am I in game? I'm on New Romulus #1 over by the bank. Hang on one second. I'm going to get into this. See, this is why I need to have Pi around. Pi is my technical genius. Let's see. Take it out there. Okay, Darth Dragonborn, you are now in. And let's do the same for Odo.
I think I'm going to take the shield modulating shots.
Good choice. All right, you guys should be out of quarantine now and in chat.
And then I got this one too.
Okay, hang on. I've jumped over to a different one so I can pay attention to everything
Special
that's going
pack
on.
Courier anti-proton weapons. Ooh.
What was that one?
It's a special equipment pack Courier anti-proton weapons.
Always good. But then I like AP.
Yeah. There's also a bunch of other weapons you can choose from.
It depends on where you're going. Even though they're all marked as blue, that doesn't mean you're necessarily getting blue. So what I've been doing is I saved up a ton of mine and wound up with, I want to say it was Zat Vash. So I have a stack of Zat Vash to go onto a ship.
Tetrion weapons.
Tetrion. So if you're doing a Tetrion build and you know what you're going to do with it, it's great. But if you're not going to focus on a Tetrion build, it doesn't really help you too much.
These are, I think, ground weapons, right?
Let's see. No, I think when you open it, you get your choice. It'll be space or ground.
Oh, okay.
Or it'll be random. You're going to get one or the other.
Let's see. Corrosive plasma.
Not as cool as you would think. So I've got a box of Terran Empire Agni phaser weapons to be opened up one day. I've got a box of AP weapons.
Herald anti-protons.
If you get the ground ones, some of them are amazing. Space ones, yeah. I've got the Delphic AP weapons, which are fine. I've got the undiscovered phaser weapons, which are fine.
Delphic.
Yeah, I kind of like my Delphic, but not amazing. Give me a second here to jump around. Okay, so we've had 2 donations in the last, we've had 1 donation for 100 euros. So if we can raise another 100 euros, we're going to raffle off one of the prizes. But I don't know who donated that 100 euros, so PM me so I know who you are. So I can get you in here. And for those of you who know my phone number and my personal emails, feel free to get in touch with me that way.
So, the Courier Anti-Proton Full Auto Rifle Mark 12. That's what
Interesting. Curious to try that out. We should go do something. You should equip it and we should go try it out.
Okay, equipping it now.
Hey, Darth Dragonborn, you should be okay to get into Discord, so feel free to jump in.
Oh my god. It looks freaking weird. I'm on Earth Space Dog. You should come look at it. It looks weird.
Well, I'm sitting here on this one because I can sit by my bank and have some fun, but let me see if I've got somebody else. Oh, I can't get that person over there. Hey, why don't we team up and go do something?
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess.
So, WC, I've got a Tetrion build that I love, but I made it a dedicated Tetrion build for that reason.
Ooh, it's bound to account, so technically I can switch it to any character.
Yeah, you can.
I'm probably not going to do it on Nell. Use it on Nell. Those in there. Besides, I need to look and see if I have some more Infinity lockboxes on one of my other characters.
Always. Hey, I'm going to go grab a different tune here. And is anybody up for maybe a little crystalline entity, since we need to get that one done today or tomorrow? If anybody needs to do that. I suppose I should go do this really quick here.
I guess I'm going to go on Pixella. My newest max level.
Okay, I stand corrected. You have to donate at least 5 euros. But that's okay. I'm going to do that. This is for Board Kings, for those of you who see this.
Tier 6 upgrade token? What? Why'd that pop up?
Say again?
I got an upgrade token.
Oh, cool.
Spam.
Amazing.
A free upgrade token, it said.
From where?
I don't know. It just popped up in the middle of the screen.
Well, say thank you very much.
In giant letters. I don't know why it popped up in the middle of my screen. Oh, I'm turned around. I'm trying to get to the bank.
Boy, I can type today.
Are you sure?
No, not today. Not today, I can't. Okay, so I have just
Okay,
donated for
so-
Board King.
Oh yeah, I got the crystalline entity, which is everyone has. I got to do polar on damage space, complete Iconian TFOs, and hull healing space. Those are my endeavors today. And all of a sudden, I cannot move. What the hell?
Bear with me for just a second here.
What the hell's going on? Why can I not move? Thank you.
Okay. All right, so we have now got today 115. I just donated 5 for Board King because he had requested and he can't get into GoFundMe. So that's the Board King one. For whoever donated the 100 and the 10, please let me know who you are so we can go ahead and have a raffle here and you've got a chance of winning stuff. I just need your in-game name. And for the nice person who donated the 100 euros, if you would prefer to get one of the Eagle Moss minis, let me know. I have 6 left. I have a Moh, a Europa, and a Bordescu. I have 3 of them signed from Mike Fatum and Thomas Maroney, and I have 3 not autographed. It's totally your choice if that's what you would like.
Mom.
Yes.
I got a Infinity Prize Pack Tier 5 ship.
Sweet. Hey, I hear a DT here. DT, where are you?
I'm right here.
Ooh. That's a good sounding voice. That mic is awesome.
Ah. My Yeti's running well today, or this morning.
Thank you, WC. I'll take care of that for you. Let me know what you... no, I will put you in the raffle. So I still have to figure out who that 100 is from. Somebody donated 100 euros this morning. Yay to you. And we had a couple people donate in the last couple of days, so as you will see, there's a few in there. But if you donate under anonymous, which is fine, I need to know so I can send you your stuff. Even if you just give me your in-game name. NWC says, good morning. Hey, DT, can I put you in charge for about 90 seconds?
Sure.
Thanks. Talk to everybody. I'll be right back.
So, here we are. What are we doing? Oh yeah, it's the Memoir for Ed.
I think we were going to try and get together to do a crystalline entity.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Because that's what the main endeavor thing is today.
That could well be fun. And let's see. Just got in. Yeah. Don't mind me. I merely just got up. So it's only like 5:30. It's only like 5:30 in the morning.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not earlier?
Sometimes it feels like it's earlier. And I hear a mom out there. Anyway, yeah, why don't we see about getting it together? Hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
I have a pistol and a rifle now from that set, by the way. Because I got another one of the crates.
Yeah, I probably should go through all of mine. Yes, I promise. Over the course of the next month, I'm going to clean the inventories and open all the boxes of all my tunes.
Oh, by the way, Mom.
Yes?
The Tier 5 ship I got?
Yes?
Corrosion Hunter. Escort.
Me, I got like 200 and something keys. I got like a couple hundred infinity boxes.
Yeah,
there are possibilities there.
I have a bunch of boxes, just not enough keys to open all the boxes.
Yeah, I have thousands of boxes. It's one of those things, if and when I win the lottery, I'm going to just buy keys and open all the gosh darn boxes.
Right? Where is it?
I think somewhere we did a calculation. We've got like 20,000 boxes in the various fleet banks, just waiting for keys.
I got the Herosian Hunter Heavy Escort.
Yes. It's fun. It can take a hit.
Unfortunately, I cannot make it a T5X. I do not have the token for it.
WC says, and yet we'll never get as many ships as Sav. Tell me about it. Oh my word. Sav has no, I know she doesn't have every ship, but she's got a lot of ships.
So, there was going to be a crystalline entity, I heard.
Yes, there is a crystalline entity. Would anybody like to go play crystalline entity with me?
I am currently on Pixoa, waiting to be invited.
Oh, okay, well. Hang on, let me switch over to Toon, who can actually do this.
I can bring my Andorian over.
Okie doke. I take my ship, but it's
let's see. So
torpedo
I
build.
To do Polaron damage. Do I have Polaron weapons on this thing?
Do you have a Jem'Hadar? Because your Jem'Hadar would have Polaron weapons, just by default.
Actually, Pixoa is flying a Jem'Hadar Vanguard support carrier with a full set of Polaron. So, yes.
He has unopened T6 boxes? But you could open them and sell them if nothing else. Or sell the boxes or whatever. You could be independently wealthy.
Right? So, I told you, Mom, that one of the missions was glitching on me.
Which one?
For the Delta Recruit.
Yes.
The Play Delta Quadrant mission is glitching and not completing for me.
Well, which mission in Delta Quadrant?
It says you have to complete the Delta Quadrant missions, and I did them all.
So if you go through them and scroll down them, none of them say hail?
They're all completed.
They all say replay?
They all say replay, yeah.
And you sent in a bug report?
Not yet.
Send in a bug report.
Polaron weapon on this ship.
So that I have to hit this.
It could be something stupid like the patrols didn't complete. Are you sure you did all the patrols? Hey, see, there you go. We have a thing to do. Go do all the Delta patrols once through and make sure they got completed for you.
Events. Or not events, sorry. Where was it? In progress. That's what I was saying. Well, apparently I do have a couple Delta Quadrant quests here that I think were patrols.
Yeah, the patrols have to be done too.
Okay, so I got to do Act 1, Act 3, and then the Cavalry. Apparently.
Cavalry. Cavalry is a little different. That would be a really interesting episode, though.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think somebody in Cryptic ought to take a good sense of humor and rename one of those the Cavalry.
How long do you think this will take, Mom?
To do all of those?
To do the crystalline entity?
Oh, under a minute.
Oh, okay.
A little longer than that.
Okay, maybe. Depends on how angry people are. You guys ready?
Yeah, as ready as I'm going to be. Unless someone else is going to join us.
Oh, we got 3 people.
Oh, you want to join us?
Oh, there's 10 people, and we're going to do it again. There we go. Weeboo?
Weeboo.
Weeboo! Accepted. Weeboo accepted. What's this?
Well, WC, being comfortable is an amazing description because you're not worried about it. I'm still stressed out, even though I know that I could talk to my wealth management dude and have every bill I paid off and own a house outright and never have to worry again. That's comfortable. But I'm still in the panic mode of I've got all these bills I have to pay.
How you been, by the way, Darkthorn?
I've been doing all right.
You probably don't recognize it because I had to change my name. This is Boogeyman. I changed the name because the name wasn't fitting anymore with my ex-group kicking me out. So.
It happens.
Now I am known as Dread Knight.
All right, here we go. So once we get started, somebody can do elapsed time on us.
Elapsed time? What?
Elapsed time. It's 8:44. 17. So this is actually going to kick off at 8:44:30, and I'll check the time when we're done, just to see how long this really does take.
Let's start deploying my ship, shall we? Since I'm a carrier.
Time to get out of Dodge. I'm going to get out of Dodge before Dodge comes after me.
Well, first mission's done already. Roller on damage went done.
I moved in too fast. Gosh darn it.
Oh, so did I. I died.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting.
As a carrier, I should technically be sitting in the back.
Yeah, sit outside that red circle. I thought I was going to arc back a little bit slower than I came back in. Does it seem like it's doing the absorption and release a little bit slower than it used to?
Not that
Is that just me?
I'm coming in a little too slow.
Okay, so that took 93 seconds, roughly. 94 seconds. Third place, not bad. So a little bit more than a minute.
Fleet package with daily bonus marks or Nikora Strike Force.
Whatever you need.
Yep.
Me, I'm running characters to get fleet marks so I can get Romulans, so I can get...
So you can get Romulans.
Now we need to find a ground mission real quick so we can test out these rifles that we were talking about.
Well, I've got an Iconian TFO on this tune, which screams bug hunt to me.
I still gotta do some more space damage, and I should probably just go for some extra dill for a Kobayashi Maru run.
There we go. Yeah, I can do Kobayashi. Good morning, Joshua.
Hello, Joshua.
How are you?
We are good today.
Good.
Just as a reminder to everybody, this is the ED-TACULAR event today. We are trying to do some fundraising for Ed to pay for his funeral costs. And I dropped my phone on my barbells today and shattered my screen even more than before. So if you're sending me messages, I will try and respond to you. For every $5 that's donated to the GoFundMe, you will get a prize from my personal stash of prizes. But every time we raise 200 or more, we're going to raffle off some of the awesome prizes that have been donated, including Lobi ships. We have got a T6 Infinity ship. We have got stuff. Bunches of them. If you check the Discord, you can see a list of what we've got under For Love of Ed. Sorry, in memory of Ed. At about... Yesterday at 8:17, day before yesterday at 8:17, we put out a list of everything we had, including the Eagle Moss Minis. So if you're interested in the Eagle Moss Minis, let me know. We are down to the Moch, the Europa, and the Bordescu. I've got one autographed of each and one unautographed of each.
So was the list of more than 2,000 characters?
Sorry, say again?
Was the list of stuff you had more than 2,000 characters?
No. I'm good at putting it into small bits and pieces. Yeah, it's in memory of Ed at 8:17 on the 24th. You can see it's just written out longhand. So what we have, for every 200 euros raised, we will raffle off one of the following: Lobi ship, your choice; T6 ship coupons. We have 2 Husnak warships. We have a Jem'Hadar Strikewing heavy cruiser. These are all Lobi ships. A Maquis Raider, an Inquiry battle cruiser, an Emerald Chain Juggernaut, and an Undine Nicor bio warship. And then everybody who donates will also get a prize, which could be master keys, space and ground traits, consoles, weapons, etc. I wrote down you can donate as little as €1. That is not true. It turns out you have to donate as little as €5. My bad. So I apologize for that. And if you want to make a generous donation and don't want to deal with the raffle, we do have the Eagle Moss Star Trek Online minis. Do not send money to me. Just donate directly to the fundraiser. I so don't want to get involved in the whole issue of people giving me the money. That's just no. I don't want the guys at Cryptic thinking I'm doing that. Somebody did it once who was a live streamer, and they basically penalized all of the community for years and not doing anything for these events. So we are never doing that one. Donate money directly and I'll send you prices.
So, doing the way you just said would be a very bad idea.
Sending me the money? Yeah, sending me the money is a very bad idea. Don't do it. Nope.
Go directly to the proper channels.
Go to the GoFundMe. That's why I keep posting it up here. Oops, wrong thing.
Do it for the proper channels. Don't do it.
Yeah. Don't do it through me. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even want to touch that.
We don't want to go into that kind of worms.
No. I is that the right one? I don't know that that's the right one. Hang on. I think you don't want to go there. Is that it? Maybe that's it. It doesn't look right. Let's try that again.
So how's Dark Moon this morning?
I'm hanging in there today. There we go. This is where you want to donate it. You don't want to go to that other site that I just posted.
It's going to be a long day for you.
It is going to be a long day for me. Yes. So this is how we're going to be going between the raffles and everything else. At 10 o'clock, we're going to take a 15-minute break so I can walk the dogs. At 12:15, we're going to take a 15-minute break so I can walk the dogs. At 2:30, we're going to take a 15-minute break so I can walk the dogs. At 4:45, we're going to take a 2-minute break so I can walk the dogs, and so on. So every 2 hours, I'm going to take a 15-minute break and go out and walk the doggos. If they're interested, at the moment they're lying on the ground doing nothing.
So effectively, it's to keep your legs from not going numb all day, and it keeps the dogs occupied because, well, they go for a walk every 2 hours.
It's not as bad as it's been. Temperature-wise, it's only like 73 degrees out, but it's 90% humidity. So you go out there and it's just like walking into a sauna. However, today's high is only going to be 85 versus yesterday where it was 98. And it was the first day that was just miserable.
Yeah. I'm not even in Star Trek Online at the moment.
Mom, you said you had to do TFOs?
Oh, yeah. I don't have to do anything I don't want to.
But
I was thinking Bug Hunt would be a great one for you to get your ground weapons in.
Okay, and I also have complete Iconian TFOs. I got to do two of those.
Well, see, so do I. So there we go.
I have one Iconian TFO.
And then I have to do a healing in space, but that's hardly ever comes up.
Oh, no, we have missions for healing in space. As long as you've got a ship that can do heals, we are good. So, WC, I had to take the Hellspawn to the vet yesterday for their first trip to the vet here, and they hate the vet back home. So, and the vet's right around the corner, literally a 10-minute walk. So, 8 a.m., threw on their leashes, and I walked them to the vet. By the time they got there, they're both going, yeah, fine, just give us the shots, we don't care. First time they haven't tried to bite the vet.
Yeah, then they would be authorized to put muzzles on them.
Oh, I already told them to put muzzles on them. I'm not taking a chance.
Yeah, and a lengthy lawsuit? No, thank you.
Well, you take them to the vet, you tell them there's an issue, that they need to do this, they need to pay attention. That's what they do. So it's one of those. Fifi will snarl at you, but she probably won't bite you intentionally.
And she'll basically nibble you.
Yeah, I mean, she's an 80-pound pit bull nibbling is scary. It's the little one, Loki, the devourer of human flesh, who's the issue. She will bite. But even she was like, yeah, fine, muzzle, I don't care. Just let's get out of here. Let's go home and lie down in the air-conditioned rooms. Which was a good way to meet your new vet.
So effectively, they gave up the traditional snarling and growling at the vet to be in a better location at your apartment or wherever you live.
Exactly.
In the AC.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's a great way to introduce them to the new vet of one of those. Yeah, fine. We don't have to be scared because we know we're more powerful than she is, but we don't care. All right. Let me see who just sent me a message there. Okay, that's not the information I want. Somebody just pinged me. Let me see what that was. Give me a sec. Oh, it's a coffee shop. Well, that's fine. That's not where we're going. All right, so I'm going to launch a little bug hunt here if everybody's ready.
I think after I've done this trip in American truck, I'll probably join you on an alt tune to do some TFOs.
That would be amazing. I would love that.
I did an ISE yesterday. Again.
We will? Okay.
It seems that every time I find Endeavour, I'm always doing an ISE and I'm the tank.
Oh, yeah. You get associated with those things. I have my tank with me at the moment, but since this is a ground mission, I don't care.
But every time I've offered to tank, multiple times for him, and well, he's took me up on my offer because my tank's a lot stronger than it used to be. Mm-hmm. Because of the Legendary Odyssey and a few other bits and pieces I picked up over the last year. So it can handle the hull regen requirements of ISE.
Yeah. Yeah, my ship can handle it pretty well for ISE as long as the rest of the team has got the firepower to do it. Speaking of that, I'm thinking when you join us, let's go do our second Iconian TFO as Gateway to Grethor. I think that would be a great one. Very Ed, because...
That's you to my right, Mom?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I'm the tall Talaxian.
The tall Talaxian.
Talaxians are not meant to be tall, so...
You're not Talaxian. You're actually well-dressed. You don't look like you're about to go play golf.
So that's the full auto rifle that I told you about, Mom. On
oh, okay, yes. There we go.
It's weird looking.
Well, I've just got my little gun here.
Obviously, I have to reverse the trailer, of course, because I'm an American truck. So, a quick question, Dark Mum. Do you play any other games apart from Star Trek Online?
No.
Okay, yeah, this is a funny weapon.
We ought to get her into that
This
new
is
one.
a really funny looking weapon.
Well, once we get done with this for Ed, we will be going back to the next upcoming things, which are starting the Acheron, working on the cookbook. We have a ground build book that we're working on and a space build book that we're working on. So I have 4 books that are going on at the moment. I also have, I'd say I have a real life, but I don't.
I don't know how you do
So,
it.
Mom, that's the rifle. And here's the pistol I got.
I like it. I like the effect. Very cute.
So the quick question is, should I play my Andorian science officer?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Which is flying a Intrepid class, legendary. Or I bring out my tactical Trill, who's flying the Defiant.
You know what? Yeah, I was going to say that too, if we're doing Gateway, because... we're going to do Gateway, so speed and maneuverability are probably your better options there.
No, you didn't hear me go tactical tribble.
Oh, tactical tribble! I like tactical tribbles. Hey, you should suggest that to them. We could use some tactical tribbles.
Oh god, could you imagine a Tribble in command of a spaceship?
It could be worse. Could be Stephen Ratliff's kids' crew from the Marissa stories. Somebody reminded me of that the other day, and it's just like, no, I had forgotten about that.
You know the one thing? All 3 tunes have the competitive War Games engines on them.
I totally get that.
No. It doesn't matter which tune I bring, are the 3 main ones. They
Bring
all
the
have
one
the same
that's
engine.
fun. Bring the one that you enjoy playing. You know? Because that's what it's all about.
Well, my main, I'm trying to grind down the dilithium with me doing so many IECs recently, has grinded that back up again.
Yeah, well, grab somebody else. I try and alternate them just for that reason. I love to take out Borgalicious.
Okay, you're gonna get a warship Voyager.
Okay.
We're not the highest level of DPS, but he has enough to get through the content.
Fire in the hole!
I don't even know how much DPS this thing's doing right
I think
now.
I think I know what we need to get Mom involved in though. That Star Trek Resurgence game.
I don't have any time.
Be careful.
Oh, you do.
I really don't. I mean, I'd have to give up something to do that, and that's the problem.
Problem?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's things I want to do. I want to do the Akron series. I have the cookbook I want to do. I want to do our Star Trek Online books. I want to get back to writing, and I'm happy to do another game if somebody's willing to pay me to not work anymore. However, I'm still 2 years away from me being able to fully retire, and I kind of like money and food, you know?
I had a suggestion.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was fun.
You could alternate the Star Trek streams with Star Trek Resurgence.
I don't know that I want to do that, to be honest.
That's an option too.
And I also want to get back to doing my martial arts, which will be on Wednesdays tentatively.
I'm down.
Where are you? Where are I don't even see you. There you are.
That's because I'm back here with these guys. Getting killed by bugs. Okay.
I need to put the omnidirectional.
Grenade!
So Id and I have been starting to work on something called Dinner and a Mission, where we create a menu which we're going to cook, not in real time, and then do a mission, and during each break between the different segments, we're going to show one of the segments from our cooking show.
Walk that first step.
So I think we have a Vulcan charcuterie board meal started. Operation Antipasto, as he called it. Could I just shot Vanderveer?
Well, he deserves it.
Oh, yeah, I know that. What the heck? Don't I have that here?
I think I can get
I don't have... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Cover me if I blow it just right. It'll fall across the path
There.
and walk right to the spawn button. Cover me.
I covered Vandermeer about all out of sheets.
My sound pack lightning seems to be a little slow.
I do the dailies on my main until I get the event reward, and then all the dilithium goes on my two main alts at that point.
Yeah, I try and alternate the dilithium from the event right now. Speaking of event, did I read right that we've got another red alert coming up?
Yes, you did.
You know, we don't have to always have an event, guys. We're good with not
Yeah,
having
they
events. Oh, really? We don't. We could live without it. We could have a weekend off. I know they occasionally give us a weekend off, but I don't need an event all the time.
I think giving 2 weeks off would be most appreciated.
Yeah.
I think, after Riser,
Well, Riser was a lovely break.
Riser was I think after this event they should take at least 2 to 3 weeks off.
I think so too.
So they can catch up on any bug fixes and generally bug fix the game a little bit.
That's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. I wish it would, but it's not.
I am going to suggest it to them.
And it's not going to be done in any.
Short of doing what's been described as Star Trek Online 2.0, which is kind of like a complete reset, so much of the code is so old and so spaghettified that you'd have to do a complete rewrite of episodes to fix some of the bugs at this point. They probably should have been fixed at that time and weren't.
I think what they could do is take out specific missions temporarily.
Yeah.
They have taken out specific missions to fix them, and
Yeah.
we're still waiting for them to be fixed.
Well, no, that's not true. They fixed a couple of the old Klingon ones back from the original arc, but that was at the beginning of COVID and before they got bought by Gearbox. And Gearbox has been pushing them hard to become a cash cow. And you can only do that for so long before people get annoyed.
Cryptic pushing to be a cash cow too, so I mean,
Cryptic's owned by Gearbox, so you know where everything's driven.
Personally, I don't think they should have been bought by Gearbox.
I should say Perfect War or whoever their previous owner was, but yeah.
Good morning, Mayor Hawkman. Yeah, then you have to add the bugs that exist because new things got added and had unforeseen issues. Yeah. Real world.
Imagine if they started charging a subscription to play this game.
Well, there was a subscription to play this game originally.
No, just to enter the game.
Well, then people wouldn't enter the game.
Good point. To the amount of...
They do a subscription model like that, that'd be the end of the game.
Yep. They've done it. And they moved away from it. They moved away from it for a reason. Darth Dragonborn says, yeah, tell that to the second to final Delta Arc episode, half the maps are missing. Okay, so my solution is don't play Delta Arc, but that's a whole different thing. Which Delta Arc missions are missing maps, though? I'm just curious. Because I don't play it.
That's the ones that I was talking about. That's the missions that I need to complete the Delta recruit.
Well, that's why I was asking. If it's saying, though, that you completed them...
No, it's saying that I didn't complete them because I can't turn them in. That's the entire problem.
Thank you, Darth. I appreciate that.
Because once I go through there with my Klingon, my Klingon Federation, I'll double check that. When I go through the Delta Quadrant again.
Yeah, we skipped the Delta Quadrant this time, but last time Ed and I ran it, so that would be 4 months ago, just before Ryza, we were able to get all the way through it without anything significant popping up.
Okay, I got 30 minutes before my food is done cooking.
With one known exception, where there was a problem in the episode... Was it Reunion Revelations? Was it Revelations?
I know, with the way I do the Delta Quadrant, I've never had an issue with it.
There was one ground mission where they did fix the bug, but it wouldn't progress because it didn't let something beam down. I think it was one of the ground mechs wouldn't beam down. But they did fix that one, so I'm trying to figure out what other bugs we've got going on here. But I want to say that was Revelations. I could be wrong about that one.
I'm in game, by the way.
Oh, good. Yay. Alright, so if you guys want to jump in, we can do Gateway to Grethor. I'll send you an invitation here.
There's another Iconian one.
Just coincidence.
I'm going to jump to
Mom, is that another Iconian one?
Okay.
Yes.
So you're going to leave this one, DT?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hang on a second. Let me kick you out of this one. So you're out of here. Does somebody else want to jump in to do Gateway to Grethor?
It's not that I don't want to do it, it's just I have to go do...
Do you have to do Kobayashi Maru? I get it.
I could do I gotta do it on 2 other alt accounts too.
Yeah, I've still got a couple hours before this happens. think my Kobayashi Maru is at 4 hours from now, so about 2 o'clock this afternoon. I'd gotten myself down to a nice 20-hour rotation, and I was at work going, I'll do it on my lunch break, and that was a day when there was no lunch break. So this week coming up, game plan is we will be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the evenings, and Monday through Friday in the morning. The weekend will be off because I'm moving to the new townhouse, which, while it's only 600 yards away, is still an all-day project to get everything over there and hopefully get the internet set up. But we should be back after Labor Day. Maybe even on Labor Day. We will see. Let me scroll down here. Board King said, I wish I was on this morning with you guys, but I have to work all day.
I got to work too, but I did make it up early.
Yeah, well, he's got a 12-hour shift. It's in Data's gallery. Let me go take a look here. One. That's a pretty ship. That's a severely pretty ship. And of course, I immediately hit my mouse to start pivoting it so I can see it from all sides, which you can't do on a still image. Gosh darn it. So if you guys go into Data's gallery, Darth Dragonborn's got his ship posted there. It's pretty. It's the USS Maelstrom. And nicely done.
And which one? Sorry.
Notice anything missing? No, but it's not the best image. So, what is he missing?
The star drive.
Oh,
The
see, your vision's better than mine. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh my God. I didn't even realize it. I just thought it was a glitch on my screen. Yeah, that's a problem.
So, I got to get over to my other channel soon, so if we can do one more TFO.
Absolutely. If you guys are ready, I will set us going for...
I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Everybody's in?
Yep.
Okay. We're queued for Gateway to Grethor. And for some reason, that popped up by mistake.
Actually got all my dailies done through Kobayashi Maru because I had to St. Kathy ships and just had a wave of them.
Wow. That works out well. Well, I'm waiting for this to pop up here.
Now, all I have to complete now is my ground endeavors, and then I'll be maxed out.
Nice. Let's see. May.
This could be another year's worth of work, but easily another year's worth of work. But we will.
Oh, what's your value right now? What number are you on?
501. Tomorrow I'll be 502.
Yeah, it's about a year.
I calculated it. If I do every endeavor, the 3 main endeavors, occasionally doing the universal, I'll be done in January 2025.
That seems a little long.
No, because sometimes I don't get the endeavor every day.
Oh, okay.
There's sometimes that the universal is something that they have to pull immediately because it doesn't work.
We haven't had a really borky one, but we do have a couple that are just completely out of rotation now. So we have a weekend off every now and then. So what is coming up, by the way? I haven't even looked here. I'll look after this. I do have to do crystalline entity on my other account too at some point, but anytime it's the universal, if you do it in the first couple of days, it tends to go fast. Who's going left? Who's going right?
I'm in a carrier, so I don't
Just-
know where I should go.
Go left or right? Tell me, and I'll go the other direction.
I guess I'll go left.
Okay, then I'll go right.
Oh, what's that ship? Holy cow. That's
What?
a weird looking ship.
The one
One that
behind.
looks like a
Hello.
die.
Say again. That's the science compiler out of the. It was an event ship from.
The anniversary event.
Thank you, anniversary
That is
event.
a crazy looking ship.
Yeah. Well, if you did the anniversary event, you have one sitting someplace. You might have to go reclaim it, but you've got it.
I don't have it.
Did you do the anniversary event?
I thought I did, but I don't see it anywhere.
Then go into your event
Your
store
event
and
tab.
reclaim it.
Let's see.
Yeah, you have to go in and claim it.
I got to figure out where the event store is.
So lower left-hand corner. So you know how to get to your events, right?
Sort of.
Okay. Let me shoot these things. So in the lower left-hand corner, you should have your Open Mission Journal. Second tab over says Events. Lower left-hand side says Reclaim Rewards.
Herald reinforcements are inbound.
Did you find it?
I'm kind of busy trying to keep my ship alive.
Oh, picky. We'll do it after this.
I think you'd rather me be doing damage here.
No worries, we can do it after this.
I do love this Intrepid for its maneuverability. By the way.
Yard is secure.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Well, I managed to get my ships. Go figure. Oh, you guys need help over there?
I don't have the greatest DPS on this boat.
Okay, hang on. On my way. Yeah, don't worry about the guys who are out in space. You want to get the ones around the station.
Direct beam repulsors. I love them.
Got two more. Why can I not target today?
I don't know if you knew this. You know the Protostar Omni
Yeah?
replaces the crafted Omni.
Yes,
not
I had heard
the
that.
Omni.
Yeah. No, I had heard that from Borking.
Yeah. That means we have
Through my
two.
phasers.
That means now we have two set Omnis. Technically in our weapon loadout. If you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
That means you should be able to equip the non-set Omni.
Do you think I have enough ships with me?
Good morning, Obi-Wan. How many have you got? Like your own little.
Shipyard.
I've got a little armada going here.
Speaking of
Yeah,
your own
Mar-
private armada, has anybody seen Von Marcus lately with the Proto-Quacken? I have not talked to him of late. I see him pop on every now and then.
Those gateways are
Takes me
emitting into
forever to
subtle
turn this
theta
thing
radiation.
around sometimes.
That's why I use the other Jem'Hadar carrier.
I like this one though. I like the fact that it looks like a giant Dorito.
Yeah, but it's crap at turning.
You can make up for that.
Yeah, that one, Odo. I will go grab the other one then.
But considering if you get the increase the thing, you're sacrificing DPS.
Yeah. But at the
And I'm
same
thinking from...
But if you turn like a brick, then you can't get DPS anyway because you can't get there.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, that tank turns like a brick and I still can get it to where it needs to be, but...
It depends on a couple other factors. You can throw things at it.
Or on a tank
Layered
building,
modulator
where you
and RFS and a couple other things.
Or change some of your space reputation traits.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways you can dance. It won't always be as good as you might like it to be.
And then there's always your endeavors up
Yep.
your turn rates.
Oh yeah.
You got it maxed out, of course.
I haven't maxed out.
You have to make some choices there, just like when we were doing the whole ground focus thing and we're hitting it for run speed and just hoping that's the one that would pop up first. And I lucked out on this tune. I maxed out my run speed on Gornalicious as fast as you possibly could. It just, came up in the rotation that often.
Wow. I got really shafted with crit chance and crit severity in the early days. So my crit chance, comparatively to some people who got really lucky with that, I was not so lucky. There's only the more recent, last year, I've been getting consistent crit chance, crit severity.
It is strictly the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
And I'm actually using the whole Protostar set on this assault.
Oh, I haven't even touched my Protostar yet.
Imagine if they brought the USS Protostar into the game.
Perhaps there's a hint going on there?
Part of it is actually because Prodigy was targeted at a much younger audience than STO is.
Yeah,
well,
but
they could make a very good, decent ship out of it.
They could, yeah.
Even though they could make it look like a proper Federation vessel.
Well, as Mar Hoffman just said, soon. Yeah, I'd heard some talk about it too.
I've been making sure these portals stay closed.
Well, they stay closed and then they just send more off to visit us. And yeah, don't worry about the spawning portals, just worry about the radiation portals.
At some point I should get back into my compiler at some point on my main tune and actually do a plasma DPS build.
I need to finish building my Nidarian that we had been working on before all this happened.
I think I saw a glimpse of that on one of the other streamers' channels.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Your troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Fun but quirky. I think it was.
What was he doing with it?
Some interesting stuff. Dark matter anomaly.
Yep.
Some unique. It was a pretty funky build for what it was.
We had hoped to do something that could just basically sit in Kobayashi Maru and have some fun.
To the planet.
Oh, you could have had some fun.
Well, I still can have some fun.
But the only problem he had, it was not survivable enough.
Oh, there's that.
That's the only issue he had with it. But that's a minor problem with some
Yeah, that can get
easy.
tweaked.
Transports are beginning their run
Precisely.
to the planet.
I would love to see how far it can go into a full Kobayashi Maru with just with a group of Nidarian defenders.
After the Kobayashi Maru event is over, right?
Yep.
I'll get my Nidarian set up,
Oh, sweet. Let's do that.
and I will basically build it as a full anti-proton, a full tank setup. With all the resistance that you could want,
Transports are beginning
circa
to the planet.
1959's tank. And by the way, that Fire Dragon console
Yeah.
on the compiler looks epic.
That had been part of it. That's actually why we stopped building is because I had to go finish that out on that tune so I could grab it. Okay. Let's go get the big guy.
A herald.
Of course, I'm going to use Strategy Beam Repulses, of course, to make it more repulse.
More repulse.
Or repulsive.
Yes. And that gem... Is that a Federation tune or a Gem Hadar tune?
What, mine?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be
No,
Federation.
it's a Talaxian.
No, but it would be Federation aligned right now.
Yeah, it's
Because
So
Federation.
that means he's done the missions that would thingy to get that set.
I think what you do, you have to, as far as the original Jemadar ships, you just have to get them off of Jemadar to tier 6, and then...
Right, then it's available.
maybe-
I bought it
No.
at the store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way
Klingon,
I got-
Klingon ships are the ones where you have to do a hoop to jump through. There's no...
The original way I got my set was through the missions, the Lost Dominion arc.
Oh, that goes back a ways.
That's how I got my Dominion set.
Oh, you mean Dominion weapons? Dominion ships?
With the
You said
gem.
ship.
I meant the Dominion warp core,
Oh, no.
shield, and deflector.
That is the... Yeah, that is mission report. See it.
Where's Blubber Base when we need him? Blubber, we need you.
Alright.
He melted
Yeah,
down the
there's-
dreadnought one day. It was just a thing of beauty.
It was done in about, what, 30 seconds?
Oh, no. Try 4. It just was
Oh.
there and it wasn't there.
So he
see.
took it out of existence, basically.
Yeah, it just was there and you just watched the numbers count down into nothing.
Seen me melt dreadnoughts before, too.
Yeah. But this one, I didn't even know he was in the mission and I looked down and, well, what do you know?
Huh.
We got a Blubber with us.
On the assault, I am 300 points away from the event campaign being done.
Okay, we are still at 115 euros donated today. So once we've got up to 200 donated today, we will raffle off a prize.
How many people are listening right now?
I don't know. 13. Well, 13 are viewing. I don't know if anybody's listening. Hey, it's right there. It's right here.
Hey,
I
Hey,
have an
for those-
idea.
hey, for
Yes.
those...
I need... Would you say get through to the, Beyond the Nexus mission and get the console and turret and, Omni from there? I'm thinking about it. To make it double Omni and a turret back there. On my ship. Or should I wait until I've actually done all the missions between there and then? I'm not sure.
You can always upgrade. You can always
I gotta
upgrade,
take
pick
off.
them up.
You guys have a good day.
Take care. Have fun. I know you're doing stuff. Have fun.
Yep.
Can I try saying something here?
Sure.
Just to say to those listening, what we're... should donate if you can. We're trying to support family of somebody we lost in the community.
Don't make me cry.
So-
Do not make me cry. I've already been crying this morning. No more of that today. Go ahead.
How about
So- So it's not... we're not doing this just as a party to give wishes, but we're doing this to support. So anything you give would be appreciated.
It really is. I thought we could do as low as €1. According to PayPal, we have to do a minimum €5. So if anybody really, really is short on cash, they can't afford to do a €5 donation, then don't donate. Take care of yourself and your family first. Please. Please, please, please. We get it. We totally get it. We love you guys. We don't want anyone suffering. And we never want you to put other things first. The updates come...
Now my community plate. I'm good.
It takes a few minutes, so if you have donated and you don't see that I've mentioned it, let me know, and I will try and update it. For somebody who just whispered me, thank you. I appreciate that very much. And I've got your name down here. I hate it when the whisper function isn't functioning. Why does whisper not like to work in Streamlabs?
I don't know.
It works sometimes just fine.
Well, I gotta do one more Kobayashi Maru, and then I can up for another crystal entity if you want one.
Works for me.
All right. I figured I'd say I gotta do a Kobayashi Maru because I've been hitting Kobayashi Maru, and then it clicks before I hit Sumpec. See which one will pop first. It's been going quick today.
Hey, Odo's, whisper at me again. I need to ask you a question, if you're still here. So anyway, we're all supposed to tell our favorite Ed stories. And I'm going through this going, what are my favorite Ed stories? Except, when you talk to somebody every single day, it's not that single events ever stick back out in your brain.
I think the one that sticks out in my brain was how he was painstakingly trying to build up the lower decks crew. He wanted his Cerritos.
Hey, Josh, I'm going to kick you because I'm going to switch over to a different tune. I don't want to drag you over. You said you wanted to run on the other account, DT?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm jumping over to my other account now.
I am doing Kobayashi Maru right
Apparently
now.
I'm not logging over to that one. So give me 1 second here.
It will be fed, but it's...
I timed out on that one. Hang on a second.
I'm going to see which other ships I can bring out than the semi-built.
Federation or KDF, DT?
They'll be fed.
Okay, let me grab Complicados.
We're on round 2 right now, so this will be a couple minutes.
So I had this great plan for Ed for this year before the convention kind of got borked, which I was going to buy him a Ritos shirt, which I found for him in his size. Ed was not a small person. And I was going to go and get Tawny Newsome and Jack Quaid and everybody I could find from Lower Decks to autograph it and send it off to him. Because I knew he would love that. I'd sent him a poster that Tawny Newsome had signed for him last year. Good morning, Mr. Dave. And then, of course, a lot of them backed out because they couldn't be there, which, otherwise I'd now have a very large T-shirt with all their names. And then I'd sit there and cry a lot. So I'm not going to do that. But go ahead.
Just remind me, there is something funny here. As we know, my girlfriend is not into Star Trek. Guess which series we started her on?
Lower Decks?
Yeah.
Wow.
I watched something funny, so I threw that on.
Okay, yeah, but while it's a good series, it references back to everything else.
I know.
Oh my God, what is that? Why is that funny? Why are you laughing at that? I can just imagine how confusing that is.
She enjoyed the first episode, so I mean, she knows enough of some of the references, but there are some deep cuts in Lower Decks.
Yeah, my favorite one still is the D&D one with Martok. Whatever that is, Batliths and...
Yeah.
Batliths and what was it?
Batliths and Blades or something like that.
Yeah.
I think my favorite was the unusual energy point. Kicking the groin. Your eyes are glowing again. Mom remembers that one because I had the captions on. I understand this now.
Yeah. So in the crossover one, when Mariner says, I don't understand why they all talk so quiet and so slow or something like that. And
Yep.
I had told her that was the reason I didn't like the series at the beginning, because everybody talks so fast and so loud, and it took me forever to understand it. And then to hear that line come up in the episode, I'm like, hopefully, my goal would be that was from me, but the reality is I'm sure everybody said that. It was funny to hear it, though. I enjoyed that.
Why do they talk so slow? Why?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to bring out a
Apparently, and you should watch the whole Ready Room thing on there. Apparently, she was just touching everything on set in the whole wow factor.
Well,
which
of
was
course,
showing
yeah.
through. And everybody stole their comp badge, obviously.
Okay, so I'm still showing that we've got 115 donated. We do want to get to 200 before we raffle off something, but if we don't get there, we're going to do a raffle by 10 o'clock no matter what. The thing is, somebody donated 100 euros, and I don't know who it is. So if
Is
one of
that
you-
an anonymous user?
Maybe they want to be anonymous about
yes,
it.
well, it does say anonymous, and that's lovely. And if you don't want to be in on the raffle, that's also lovely. But if you're the person who donated the 100 and you want to be in on the raffle, let me know. Unless it's the person I'm chit-chatting with on the side. Yeah, the crossover was.
Has Mom caught up on season 2 of Strange New Worlds yet?
No, I have not. And I won't until after I move next week. Almost everything is back in boxes again.
It's not anything big, but allow me just to say 2 words: Klingon K-pop, and we're done.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that.
That was an interesting episode. Holy.
That Klingon who was leading them was played by the person who did the Andorian engineer in the first season.
Yeah.
Mr. Dave says, happy fundraiser days. Stay awesome. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yeah, so as we move forward with a Edless morning show, and I thank you to Wolfie and to GSQ and to all the people who've been joining us in the morning. That's been amazing, and I love you for it. If there's any changes you'd like to see in the morning show, please let me know.
Anytime I'm up and you're doing it, I will gladly join in.
Please do, yeah. I am going to take it off of our private ed channel, and we will make it a public channel so people can jump in.
We just know with the 3-hour time difference, it hits me a lot more. And once the time changes and it's a 2-hour time difference, I will be gladly joining in.
Okay, I've got my ship set up.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Dave, at least you're working. So we're going to do crystalline entity. Is that correct, DT?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
Kobayashi
see here.
Maru disappointed me. I'm 1 board ship short.
DT, what account are we doing? Natasha?
Yeah, we're doing Natasha.
Okay. Anybody else who needs to do a little... Ooh, Moldy Crunch Gaming. Moldy Crunch Gaming is possibly one of the most amazing names I've ever heard. Okay, well, in order to invite you, Odo, I have to make you my friend on this account, too, because I'm on the other account now. So let's see if we can get you in here. What is your account name, Odo, so I can send you an invitation on this account? Moldy Crunch Gaming sounds like an anime convention group gone very, very bad.
We are now in the dark side of anime gaming with Moldy Crunch.
By the way, I'm now in a carrier myself.
Thanks, Lexers, for outing me. Or maybe it's gone good. Oh, that could be. That could totally be. Odo, send me something with your game handle so I can make you my friend here.
Or if it's in the Strike
In a wo-
chat, put X.
In a world where mom needs names to add friends to her alternate account.
Oh, why don't I have you on here? Okay.
I'm just flying around the Lifetime area.
Stretch.
There we go. Let's get you in the team here. Anybody else?
Great question. What was Ed's favorite missions of the game?
Yes. Yes, it was his favorite missions of the game. So we've got Bug Hunt, Pavo Dissension. That is his favorite ground mission, without a doubt. He loved ISA, ISE, Into the Hive. He was really fond of Into the Hive. Kittimer Vortex, somewhat. The Cure found much more. Zinkethi Front.
I meant in the episode.
Oh, episodes. Wow.
Yes.
That's really challenging. Which episodes? Everything from the Gamma Quadrant he loved. He loved that whole arc. Oh, here, let me cue this up then.
I may do this on my other constitution. Put the Protostar be omnidirectional with the advanced phases, which would not look out of place because they look.
No, it'd be fine.
The visual looks very similar.
We are queued for Crystalline Catastrophe.
Alright.
Because it is a catastrophe that's going to happen.
Oh, it is for the Crystalline Entity, yes.
God damn it.
Yeah. Too bad. Yeah, I guess I could use the event reward on this account to get, like, the Miracle Deck Flight Deck Carrier to get the whole advanced phasers build.
Weeboo?
Wee-woo. I've only just noticed that Darkthorn and Dark Mum both have got darker than the front of the name.
Okay, so here's how that all came about. We're putting together our live stream, and my handle in game is either Brondo Mom or Brondo Moogie for Brondo Mom. And we put a contest out there to name the channel. And I believe it was Dante who came up with the Dark Mom Consortium. So, Dark for Darkthorn and Mom for me. And we've been that. But then when Discord required me to change names from what I had, so I just put down Dark Mom, not realizing that it was our name, so now it's Dark Mom and Darkthorn. But yeah, it used to be Darkthorn and Mom. Hence, if you've ever seen our avatar for the channel, it is me and DT.
Yeah, good point.
We ought to build it. We ought to...
You should try and build yourselves in. Have you ever... Go ahead.
I was about to say, we ought to go full Space Barbie and come up with a new image.
Yeah, one of these days.
You know what you should do?
What?
Build yourselves in game.
We should do what?
Build yourselves in.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah. Well, if you watch Discord, Ed had an avatar made of me, which is surprisingly good. Yes, Moldy Crunch, yeah, Ed technically still is in Germany. I mean, it always will be at this point. Unless it gets a dry day and gets blown around. But where he's at probably isn't going to blow too much further away. Oops, might as well get out of there.
You know, last night when we did this, we got the crystalline entity down to 23%.
Yeah,
33% before it even did the first eruption.
But it still makes you come back and do it again, doesn't it?
And
It's just got a default. It's going to go 3 times. Yeah. So Moldy Crunch, we are trying to raise euros because Ed will always be in Germany, and his sister, who is that's where it gets weird. His sister's in England, so they do have a different currency in England, but all the bills had to be paid out of Germany. So anyway, yes, euros. Yeah, so deduct about 5%. No, a little bit more, about 12%. So if you wanted to do it $100 English, make it $82 American, that equivalent.
What are you trying to do? $50?
I don't know what he wants to do, but he wants to set a value in dollars American, not in euros. So hang on, let me see what... I just got my invoice back, so give me 1 sec here. Pull up my mail. Receipt from GoFundMe. Okay, so I donated $5.25 euros, and that came out to... Come on, give me the other receipt.
$5.67.
Yeah. So you can do the math there. But 40 cents over 5, call it 12%. I think that's what we came up with yesterday.
I'm currently doing it on Google, currency thing.
Mm-hmm.
And how much was it in euros?
525 was what I donated in euros, but I don't know what it translated to in dollars American because it's not popping up on my bank.
In US dollars, that would have been equivalent to $5.67.
Okay, that sounds about right. Let's see what it actually came up as here.
And if you're wondering what 50 euros would be in American dollars, that's 54 US dollars. You're going to get $2 change from that. Okay.
Well, and let's go to the other day when I donated $105 euros. It came up as 119. So, yeah, sitting on that 12 to 14% mark. And it does fluctuate on a daily basis.
Currently, as we currently speak, it's 113.35.
Okay. So, yeah, varies a lot.
Yes. It's good to have that thing up on the other screen.
So we are up to 915 at the moment. Let's do an update there. We are up to 920. Yay!
920 euros?
Yes, donated towards our goal of 3,000. Yes.
I'll tell you how much that is USD. That's $993.19.
We've raised almost 1,000. Now, some of these donations have been from other people in Ed's community and Ed's sister's community and Ed's other friends' community, not just us guys, but we've done a fair chunk of this for him, which he deserves.
As a collective effort, that's not too bad so far. You know, our expenses are not going down, they're going up, so chances is, you know the deal.
Yeah. Hey, Odo, sorry that didn't pop for you. We can do that again. Yeah, it takes about 5 minutes to update Moldy. Just be patient. It'll get there. You should get a notification almost instantly. So, let's see. Let's say it's about a 10-minute wait at the moment. We'll see what happens.
You know the crazy thing? If I so wished, I could build 3 separate tanks on 3 separate tunes. You know why? Because I have Honored Dead on 3 different tunes.
Oh, nice.
I legitimately, if I was going to invest in one trait for 3 characters, it would have been Honored Dead. And eventually I will build up the tanks on those 2 respective tunes.
So one of the prizes that if we have enough donors here that I need to start tackling into my personal traits to start giving away thank yous, I do have an Honored Dead left that I have not ever used.
Me, another good trait for tanking, for being tough is history will remember.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great one.
I still need that damn ship, unfortunately. I'm with the graphics card upgrade imminently next month. I'm not in the position to buy any more ships at the moment.
Oh, Mom. I have the appointment to take the all the parts in to get it built on Monday. It'll probably take a few days.
I had two choices. If you're wondering the two choices, that Mum.
Mm-hmm.
An RTX 3060 or
Okay.
an RTX 4060.
Interesting.
And guess what? There's only 10 British pounds in it. Yeah.
Let's see.
Pound sterling. There's only 10
Yeah,
pounds in it.
yeah. I'm looking here. It's only a $14 U.S. price difference.
Yeah. My friend,
Wow.
who's a PC tech, has suggested the 4060 to me.
Yeah, I'm looking at a spec comparison on it, and it's definitely specking out better than the 3060 for the $15 price difference.
Because obviously the 3060 that I was looking at was a 12 gig card, and the 4060 that I'm looking at is an 8 gig card.
Yeah.
The 16 gig card, the other variant of it, is way out of my price range.
Yeah, that's coming out at almost $400.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but holy moly.
Yes, it would be a nice upgrade to get that 16
Yeah,
gig card.
yeah. But that's a big price change.
The absolute maximum was £400 British sterling, and even then, that would have been a push.
Thank you, Pi.
Who likes pie in this discussion?
We all love pie. Pie is amazing. I don't know if pie is delicious. I will find that out when I go there and we have lunch together one day. So I had planned to do the tour of Americas next year and the tour of Europe the year after, but I think we're going to go to Europe next year and meet everybody from the game in Europe because need to go over there and do some stuff now. And then we'll do the tour of the Americas, unless, of course, I decide to retire, and then I'll do both. Me and the doggos traveling the U.S.
In what vehicle?
I have a Mazda CX-5, which, providing if I don't take much in the way of luggage, which would not be my plan, I flip down the back seat, and the dogs get to walk all over the back seat, and they've got their own bed back there. And once we get going, here's the challenge with traveling with the Hellspawn, who are still sleeping, and we may not take a break at 10 o'clock because they're still sleeping. So I'll get them in the car, get everything set up, and okay, we're going to go for an hour before we break. We'll be a mile and a half, and they're like, Mom, we need to take a hike. So I deliberately go by my office because we have a very big building that we own, but the back half of the building is the company gardens and a huge amount of just open area. And we usually go there and maybe we'll turn on the sprinklers to start watering the gardens and we'll hike around for a half an hour. And then I put them back in the car and they're good for 2 hours.
You know the one thing I'm slowly doing with both my other tunes? Getting the other space, reputation traits and starship traits unlocked. On both characters, I've got 2 out of the 5 done. But I'm waiting for more fleet marks to come in so I can actually get them, and the more dilithium I have to go and get them. Because one of them, you need 250,000 fleet credit and about 100,000 dilithium.
We're going to do another Crystalline Catastrophe because Odo didn't get invited to that one, so we're going to go again, I think. There he is. If anybody would like to grab a different tune who might need to do it. DT, do you have any other accounts that need to do it?
No, unless I want to go jump on the free-to-play again.
Oh, go ahead and jump over there and we can get that one done.
Why not?
I hate to short people when we have a chance to do it, especially since, like I said, the dogs are sleeping. So we're going to run a little bit longer here.
Well, you have a choice. You can have my temporal recruit, Zegi.
Whoa. Extremely bad word. I don't know who this person is. Somebody just donated 175 euros.
Wow.
We cracked 1,000. I don't even know who this person is. I don't know if they're part of our group or not. If you are part of the group, my dude, thank you.
Okay, I'm on my tactical trill this time.
That's you, Moldy Crunch?
Okay, I am over on Anubis now.
Okay, I'm crying.
That didn't take long.
Yeah. Well, first of all, we got to do a raffle. So, what would you guys like to have the raffle for?
While you do the raffle, I'm going to be right back. I gotta
Okay.
get something for breakfast. So.
Okie doke. I know who's donated. I've got the names in game here of the 5 people who've donated. Yep, I've got that. I think I do. Actually, somebody donated 100 euros and has not fessed up to who that is yet. But it still hits the 200 that we said we were going to do. And, well, thank you.
How many donations have we got on 100?
Say that again?
How many donations have we received on 100?
On 100? You mean like 100 euros or more?
Yeah.
Since the beginning? 1, 2... Give me the rest of the page here. 1, 2, 3, 4...
I've done
5... 6...
If each of those...
You have done it. I have done it. Then there's 2 anonymous ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then wow.
But I've got a feeling some people like to be anonymous, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once you put your name out there.
I was just counting how many.
Yeah. Because if each one was, you know, like 100 euros, you definitely averaged over $600 easily.
Yeah. But,
Easily.
not everybody can afford 100 euros, so I totally get that.
Yeah.
So we have to have a raffle here, but the question becomes now, what are we going to raffle off? What is your preference? So the prizes are, at the moment, we will raffle off whatever you guys want us to raffle off, but this is what we've got at the moment. A Lobi ship, you get pick it. T6 ship coupons. We have 2 Husnak warships, a Jem'Hadar Strikewing heavy cruiser, a Maquis Raider, an Inquiry battle cruiser, an Emerald Chain Juggernaut, and an Undine, which I misspelled, Nikor bio warship. And Moldy, if you would prefer one of the Star Trek Online minis, let me know. I've got the ones we discussed set aside, so we still have a Moch, a board. What have I got? I've got a Moch, a Europa, and a Board Askew, and I've got 3 that are autographed and 3 that are not autographed.
Yeah, I think I picked 2 of them that were autographed.
Yes, you did. Yeah, Eagle Moss made Star Trek Online miniatures prior to going out of business, clearly. And Cryptic donated them for a fundraiser for Duffy, but we didn't donate all of them. Not everyone got picked up, so we had some left, and we're doing them for the Ed fundraiser. And if you would like one of them, I would be happy to send it to you. And we're still going to do a raffle, don't worry. So Thomas Maroney and Mike Fatum. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's why I mean, they're sitting here, and I could not easily, but I could make a huge donation and have them here and put them up. And it's like, yeah, more stuff. After moving all of the stuff when my husband passed away and cleaning out the house and having, no exaggeration, 6 tons of garbage that had to be thrown out, and then still have to clean out the house, and move that into 3, at that time, storage units, and then pay $10,000 to have it all shipped down here to Indianapolis to put it into more storage units. I don't need more stuff. I'm still continuing to get rid of stuff.
Couldn't you just include a blender or a KitchenAid or something in like the prices?
No, most of that, thank God, is gone. But yeah, my kitchen, I have such a teeny tiny kitchen here. I had to bring something I would have otherwise gotten rid of, which is a movable cutting board, like a stand. I had to move that into the apartment just to have a place for my mixer, my food processor, my blenders, my hand mixers, all of my pots and pans. The best thing about the new townhouses is I've got a bigger kitchen.
Congratulations, you won a signed Eagle Moss miniature and a butt scratcher from IKEA.
Hey, I'm currently loving IKEA. It's inexpensive, and if it lasts me 2 years, I'm money ahead. But I'm working at a desk right now that I bought for an officer that we brought in from Germany at a company I worked at in 2013. I moved there? No, 2008 I moved there. I think, yeah, 2008. And we got this for his apartment that we furnished for him. He went to different companies, so we took all of the furniture and I put it into an apartment that we were funding for somebody else. And over the years, it's this $100 dirt cheap IKEA desk that has been in my house, my apartment, my office, a different location. I was at a store, and now in this apartment is moving over to the townhouse. IKEA might be cheap, but gosh darn it, it's lasted.
You could perfectly jump on it and it'll still stand.
Oh yeah, this thing is actually incredibly well built. It was their office furniture for, businesses.
Oh, yeah. I've heard rumors about IKEA's office furniture. That I believe they're indestructible.
Holy crud, this thing is amazing. And it takes a hex wrench, and you can move it with one person, so it takes nothing to disassemble it and reassemble it. Plus, the dog gets to sleep underneath it. But this does not answer the question of, what do we want to raffle off?
Okay. You have a random number generator, don't you?
Yeah, the raffle isn't the issue. It's what
No.
do we... Oh, to pick it? Well, I mean...
To pick raffle.
Yeah, I could do that.
Because then if nobody's choosing, you could always resort to that, and then you know exactly what you're doing.
Well, tell you what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it a Lobby ship. If it's one we've already got, we'll give them that one from what they want. If they want a different one, then we will go and get that to them. So I've got, at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who are in this raffle. Let's go double check. Make sure I haven't lost anything there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will see who this is. And I've got their names in here. And I did make a donation under my name that's actually for Board King because he can't do PayPal at the moment or anything like that. All right. So this is going to be for a Lobby ship. I need somebody who isn't me to... no, maybe I better do it here. I'll put in my emotes. Let's make that wake up. Emotes. Nope, that's not going to work because that's going to go 1 to 100. What's a good way to raffle off between 5 people? Any suggestions? Because picking 1 to 100 doesn't work because they're all going to be in the same area. Oh man, I want a Lobby ship. Well, we know how to do that, Mr. Dave. We'd go donate €5 to the event, and then you get a chance at it. We have the funding for a snit ton of Lobby ships. Oh, Mr. Dave, it's never too late to donate. There you go. Yeah, I do have dice. They're in a box someplace. So, long story short, my husband dies in April. I move over the course of the next 3 months, move everything or sell everything to get down to here to Indianapolis, which is where I've been living on and off for the last 4 years, because we were planning to move here. So everything I own has been in and out of boxes over the last 4 months. Yeah, it's a minimum of €5, Mr. Dave. Don't give them a tip unless you want to. I gave them a very large tip.
Okay.
So we're good. So my dice are someplace.
Okay, that mum.
Yes.
I have a suggestion to you.
Yes.
I'll do the random raffle between 1 and 5.
Okay.
And if you want me to share screen it, I can do. If you wish me to.
That would be fine, except Mr. Dave's about to make a donation. But Mr. Dave, I'm going to put you in on the next donation. So, yeah, go ahead, and I'm going to number these at random so it's not in alphabetical order or anything. I've got numbers 1 through 5 done.
How you cut out? What was that last number?
1 through 5. And Mr. Dave, you can go ahead and donate, but I'm going to put you in on the next raffle, so just be happy with that one.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Generating. And the number is number 5.
Oh! Well, indeed. It was Lexer's.
Number 5 is alive.
Did you see, by the way, number 5? Did you see a guy from Britain who made a fully sized number 5?
No.
God.
You didn't? He was on British.
Don't worry, we've got more stuff to give away.
See if I can find the news here. Why is it only on their schools here?
But I think you're doing it because all I put was number generator into Google. By the way,
I know there is one in there, but I've got 4 screens up on my 4 screens at the moment. I'm a little overwhelmed.
I think you need 7 screens.
God. Yeah, I just need them in a big circle around me and multiple keyboards, and I can just spin around here.
There if you're curious.
How about 5 monitors on the bottom? Have all your Star Trek accounts all open up, and then have OBS, Google, and then whatever else you want, and then you'd basically be set. It'll be like a communication hub.
Now, what you need is 6 screens, 2 in front, one on top of the other, 2 on the sides, 1 on top of the other.
That is totally adorable, Pi.
That reminds me of my old work when I had 6 screens. Oh, I miss it.
I kind of do too. I mean, I go down into purchasing and inventory department, and we have one guy who does like 37 different jobs, which kind of describes everybody in our entire company. But he's got it set up so he's got this whole thing of multiple displays up all over the place, and I'm like, I want to live here. And he works in... His office looks out over the production area, so it feels very isolated and Star Trek-y, and he keeps the lights off, and it's the coolest office ever. Let's see here.
Someone's asking how many GPUs do you need to run that many monitors?
Whatever he wants is what he gets.
We had 2 GPUs. It wasn't pleasure, it was work. But we had 2 GPUs and a HDMI splitter on 2 of the cards. So we had two graphics cards with 2 HDMI splitters and 6 screens. And I had 2 21 or 22 inches and 2 4.3s. So in the middle where I was sitting, I had 2 4.3s, and then on each on that side, I had 2 wide screens stacked.
Imagine this, right? 3 curved monitors as your base monitor set, right? And then stacked on top of another 3 curved monitors, exactly the same size.
Well, that's what I've got with my monitors now. Is they're exactly the same, but I want to stack them up.
Oh, it's grumpy. Hey, Nord.
We have a Grumpy?
Yes.
Yes, it was Grumpy who asked how many GPUs it required to run
okay.
those many monitors.
Hi, Grumpy.
You know what scared me? You know what scared me for a minute when I jumped on here on the channel?
What?
Go on.
It actually said that it was your stream anniversary.
Yeah, it did say that, didn't it? That's what it's coming back as. Yes, Mr. Dave. Yes, it did. So you are definitely in on the next raffle. So don't worry. You get
So
the
that'll be-
chance.
That means that would be 1 in 6 chance.
No. We have to see how many it takes till we get the next one.
Good
Grumpy, I
point.
hope you're good. If you're still here.
Could be a 1 in 2 chance if the next person donates $195, for example. we will see what happens. So, yeah, Lexers, if you're listening in, let me know which ship you want. And Moldy, I just sent you a message, so. I know where you live, Mr. Dave. Don't worry. We'll get that handled. We will get that handled. And there's no hurry. Just take your time and do what you want. So did we want to go do something? Yeah, we wanted to go do another Crystalline Catastrophe. Who else wants to join for a Crystalline Catastrophe?
I'm doing boring individual endeavors, so you just go ahead.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. I recognize that name there. There you go.
I have to do like physical damage and kill Watt Wars, and so it's just stupid individual solo endeavors.
Yeah.
So you do you.
Nothing wrong with that. Moldy, I sent you a PM in chat. So if I didn't want to put it up here where everyone could see it. So
How
Upon
dare
X.
you?
yeah, I know. Okay. Anybody else want to jump in for a quick catastrophe?
Question.
Moldy, you're a different alliance. I can't invite you to the team.
Just when any of you have a time to reply.
Yes.
I noticed on their patch updates
Yes.
that they did some revamping to the Borg missions and visuals. Has any of you seen any difference or noticeable difference?
Like space difference or space missions?
They just said they updated the I can't remember the exact wording, but it sounded like they changed some visuals and on the Borg.
I
in
didn't
various missions.
see any differences.
What?
me-
I believe it
let
was
me
part of
go
the
on.
patch.
Good morning, Osiris.
Let me go and take a look at the patch notes here real quick.
Yeah. Moldy Cheese, if you would like to join us for Crystalline Catastrophe, go Federation, because I can't private this one. It's a
Okay.
little challenging to private a 10-person.
The remastering of the number of environmental objects relating to the Borg missions with updated models and materials.
Exactly.
So
in
that
I
means
haven't seen a big difference.
that's the episodes, if you don't know.
Oh. There aren't very many Borg episodes, though.
We have quite a few.
there's
the
like
whole-
6 in the story arc.
Yeah, they've had to revamp.
I wonder what they revamped. I'd have to go back and look at that one. Play Hive Ground is Mar Hawkman's response. That's fine.
Come on, kids, you just got your treat. Shut up.
I fed you this week.
They just got some treats, and then he's standing next to me. Food? No.
I did the F word with these guys, and I made myself a protein shake, and they're sitting next to me going, can we have some? Can we have some? It's a protein shake, and it's chocolate. No, you can't. But we're hungry. I just fed you. And now it's time for the WALK, and they're all snoozing, and I'm not going to wake them up to do that. So we'll wait till 11 o'clock, and then we'll see if they
The
want to
funny
go
thing is that my one cat I can give cucumber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my dogs
love
like cukes. Yes, we are Federation Patak. Are you guys ready for a little...
But only if the rule makes such comments in public.
I can also give him pork rinds. He eats that as well.
You can. Pork's not really good. Why is that in...
I know. I will never give him
Oh.
pork rinds.
Beans, I'm in cooldown. For 25 seconds, that's okay. We'll let it go for the 25 seconds, that's fine.
You know the crazy thing?
Yeah?
I have been thinking about. I forgot what I was going to say. Goddamn! I completely lost my train of thought.
Hey, I have a Satalia-like joke for you, Mom.
Oh, God, go for it.
2 men walk into the bar. They both go, ouch.
Did you hear about the dyslexic who walked into a bra?
Did you hear about the 2 men that walked into a bar and the third one went under?
You guys.
I was reading a whole thing yesterday on clean jokes. And actually, most of them are pretty funny. So Osiris says, I had a pretty good week in Stowe. Got 3 new ships. Vodwar Juggernaut, Gorn's Spinny Ship. I don't know what a Gorn's Spinny Ship is. And the D7. Ah! Totally jealous of the D7. I opened 20 R&D boxes and got 20 R&D kits.
Which D7? That's my...
Merc Walker.
Yeah.
Side deck.
Ruin of our enemies.
Yes. Yes, that's the one.
Someone suggested that one to me.
God damn it, game. I just have to kill some Watwar, and there's not one left because you killed them all.
Details.
Just do the last mission of the Vodwar, where you take down Gaul.
Yeah, but you have to get to that point to do it is the problem. Okay.
I'm just running around on Kobali Prime.
Yeah, they'll respawn in just a moment. We have a few seconds here for Odo to finish getting out of cooldown.
Like when you obviously need them and they're not around, it's just annoying.
Odo, I've sent you an invitation. They'll let me know when you're out of cooldown. Grisling Catastrophe, let's see.
Harvest material on ground.
Yeah, I know. It's those challenging ones, harvest material ground, especially the 1. So it's 1. It's not even worth the time it takes to go over to Sphere.
Can we team up for that one?
Yes, we can team for us to go do that one.
All right. Remember to put it on elite.
Odo stepped away for a moment. When he's back, we will go ahead and launch this one. Yuppers, it's a good one. The trait is best in slot for any build that really has a low time to deletion. Time to deletion? Time to deletion? What is time to deletion?
I think he means more.
Oh, time to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking deletion is when I get rid of the tune/ship account, etc., because I'm ticked at them. I've only replaced an account once because I got annoyed with it, and it was a cation that I just didn't like the way it was starting out, so I rebuilt it. But it was like half an episode in, I'm like, nah, this isn't really what I wanted to do.
You know what, Mom? You know what you need to do?
Many things. What's your suggestion?
On Twitch, right?
Yes.
They've actually added Twitch alerts, so you don't need Streamlabs to be running in order if you want to, like, text-to-speech on donations or stuff like that.
Nice! That would be nice.
So actually you can do it online through their website, and then you just need to put the overlay on your OBS, and then you don't need to go into Streamlabs and put in weird things and stuff.
That would be really nice, because it's getting a little unwieldy, shall we say.
Then you haven't been on my page where I had like 6 or 7 individual bit alerts, and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's just for fun.
Yeah, well, Okay, I kind of got to get back and get serious about my existence on this planet.
Your existence?
Yeah, okay, so like I said, it's been a really bad 4 months now. Really bad. I can't imagine that it can get any worse than it is and then something else bad happens. So this has been April was bad with my husband dying. May, June, July was bad with trying to move everything down here, and then the sale of my house just was a disaster, but got resolved, so the house got sold. Can't sell my husband's car. I've got so much stuff going on, and it just keeps going on, and then Ed passing away, something else in my personal life went to heck, and then Ed's funeral, and it's just like, oh my God, what can go worse? But it's been a kick in the pants to reorganize what I do in my life and what I want to do in my life.
But nobody could have predicted what's happened this year.
Well, I could predict my husband was going to die. We knew about that one. That was not a surprise. Ed was just, I mean, I know Ed has been sick on and off, but I didn't expect him to die.
No.
No.
Because on the streams, he sounded all happy, chirper.
Oh, he was, I'm sure, happy right up until he went to bed that night.
Yeah.
Because we were planning to start up a new team. We had done Fraggle Rock and we'd done Pinky and the Brain, and we had decided, and we'd done Team Venture, and we decided that we were going to start doing Invader Zim. And so he had built all the other tunes for it, and I had built Invader Zim, and we were actually going to start the morning I came back from Vegas, and he wasn't on. Okay, so he had stuff going on. I knew about that. And sometimes he just didn't show up, but he usually gave me a warning, and he didn't show up, so I knew he wasn't feeling well. And he'd been complaining about the heat and not being able to sleep, and finally, after a couple of days, I got hold of Tibby and Master of Puppies, and they got hold of Ed's sister, who got hold of his upstairs neighbors, who went down and found out that Ed had passed away in his sleep. That would be 3 weeks ago on Thursday, so August the 10th. And so that was just, I knew it had happened. I mean, I knew. But seeing Tibby confirm it was really hard.
I think we should change the subject before you start crying.
Oh, I've been crying all day. Why should it change now?
Should we get on with some pew-pew?
Yeah, let's go hit some things. I'm waiting for Odo to come back, though he was AFK. So anyway, this whole thing has been with all this stuff happening, I've got, realistically, with lifespan and the women in my family, I've got a good 30 years left. Is this what I want to do for the next 30 years? I mean, jump into Discord. Come on in. Good morning, Pirate Scum. We're an open channel. Everybody's welcome. So, what do I want to do? Do I want to keep working? I like where I work. I like the people where I work. I love the money. It's all good.
I think I fixed JP's settings. Yes, I fixed his settings.
Okay.
I saw him join you some other days, so I think I fixed it for him.
Okay. Yeah, I've been bringing people in, so we should be good. And welcome aboard. I hear the little beep beep as everybody jumps in. I see a little moldy cheese here. I see a little Pirate Scum here. I see a little Osiris here. We're good.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. Guten Tag. Yes, I promise I will go back and start practicing my Danish again so I can come over and visit you.
I know kind of like what you're dealing with and stuff there, Mom. In all of that, there is light at the end of the tunnel, You just keep one foot in front of the other and keep trudging forward,
Yeah, I you do that, and then so like I said, new husband was dying. We'd known that for 35 years. He'd had cancer since just before my son was born. So that wasn't as hard. You got a lifetime to prepare for it, but then these other things have just been, you don't expect that. And it just keeps going. But as I said, it's really just the reminder to figure out what you want to do for what you can do. And I know there's limitations. I can't go off and tour the universe for the rest of my life. But I can. I could, yes, but it would be short because I'd be out of money and wouldn't have anything with which to retire.
Retirement What is that? Because, well...
Yeah, it's the... well, okay. Hubs left me enough money to retire if I so choose to. But I do like working. And as Mr. Dave points out, he's had a hard year too. We've all had rough years. And Mr. Dave, I am not denigrating your loss this year. Mr. Dave's mom passed away right about Mother's Day, and it was just... no.
That I think that's worse.
Yeah, it is. I mean...
Been there.
Yeah. And Miss, obviously, DT, for those of you who don't know, lost his mom year and a half ago, right before the holidays. So we've all been there. And I will say that having you guys as the community, and for me, having Mr. Dave and DT around has been hugely helpful. And Dante, and I will not ignore Dante. Come here. Okay. Hellspawn is getting difficult. But you guys call me up and shoot the breeze and just remind me that there's a lot more going on than just me. And I appreciate it.
Well, that's why you built this damn community.
Well, build it for everybody, so we all would have somebody else. Well, if you're standing over there, I can't pick you up. She's standing about 10 feet away, snarling at me. Come here. Come closer.
Isn't that a typical dog thing right there? Let's be honest.
It is. And she is, for having a brain the size of a very small walnut, she is really clever. It's a very small walnut. She's a Papillon, so not a lot of brain there, and it's all being obnoxious.
That's most dogs, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, my pit bull is more very loving and cuddly and all that stuff, but not as willful, not as stubborn. I mean, she'll go, I'm not going that direction, and it's me versus 82 pounds of her, and mostly she wins on that one, but this one will be like, well, I only weigh 8 pounds, so I can't fight you, but you can't pull me, because I'll do but that hurts my neck, Mom.
Oh, the old, you better look after me properly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she's going to just sulk at you for the rest of the day.
Oh, my God, yeah, and then I leave her to go to work, and it's like... oh my God, you don't love me anymore. Well, she's the rental dog. She has to go home at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe. We're working on that one. That's probably not going to happen either. Yeah, and so we all have our big adventures, and then it's the little adventures that are just like, oh my God. The little adventures in life, which I can't go into for personal reasons, they're just more kicks in the pants all the time, and... I'm at the, okay, what do I want to do? I want to drop some of these things from my life, which is horribly painful for the other people involved, but you just got to put yourself first at some point. Let's see, Osiris says, my new pupper's Milo is a handful. Going to be like a 25-pound Pomeranian. Holy moly, that's a big Pomeranian.
Can you give me a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll just go away for 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, we're waiting for a few other people to come back, and then we will go off and do things again and go shoot the crap out of stuff. Yes, and shooting things definitely does help.
I'll be back.
We'll be here. So yeah, it's been rough for everybody. I think since COVID started in 2021, I think our community's gotten a little bit stronger, maybe a lot bit stronger.
I think everyone, who was on Discord during COVID has got, the bonds between them have got stronger.
Yeah.
But then after COVID, I've noticed in a few Discords where that strong bond has sort of relaxed again.
Yeah, and I think it has a lot to do with your community leaders. And, I know that we're seeing a lot of people not playing Star Trek Online as much anymore because... with everything that's going on, there's not a lot of content. There's too much, in my opinion, promotion of buy, and I just can't afford to buy ships. Hi, Martyr's Aid, how are you? So it's challenging to keep the community strong when the game isn't necessarily there to help us out.
Yeah.
So, which gets us into doing things like what we're going to be starting up in the not too distant future, like as soon as I get the move done. Fun things like dinner and a mission, and Of course, we'll be doing the cookbook, which I need teams of people to try out recipes, so if you want to do any cooking and feed your family, I'll send you a recipe and you can tell me how it works. Otherwise, I have a team here willing to eat the food, but they're much more willing to engage in the Quark's Bar portion of the cookbook.
That is a mission I choose to accept.
Pardon?
The cookbook thing? Maybe
Yeah.
I accept that mission.
Yeah, it does. That was the whole thought is, you go off and... the first one we wanted to do was Operation Antipasto and run that with Operation Gamma.
Ooh.
Okay, so over in the lounge, Milo and Osiris's cat, Oscar.
Be right back.
Okay, oh yes, Moldy has a excellent game idea as well, which we will be doing. Yeah, and it is a JB that you hear, Darth Dragon. We do have a JB here. Yes, we have many good ideas for keeping things fun here until hopefully Cryptic/Gearbox gets their act back together again, please? Please?
What I've
Please.
been trying to do with my community on my stream is I've been running a series of theme nights.
Yeah.
And this coming Tuesday, I'm wrapping up Voyager theme night, and that was a handful. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I actually have been following your chat on that a little bit, and it does sound like a handful.
It was a lot of fun. And y'all are welcome to join me this coming Tuesday for the finale of Voyager theme nights. Just take a look at Voyager, bring whatever ship you like. We're just going to celebrate the Voyager as a series.
Tuesday night, might have to join you for that one. Tuesday night is my first day with the new townhouse, but I'm not going to switch over my internet till the weekend, so yeah, maybe I'll come watch you instead of doing the show. I do like how Discord is sending out automated happy affiliate anniversary things from people, even though they're not sending out the messages. Love that. So, let's see, after you do the Voyager-themed ones, what comes after that?
As voted by my Twitter community,
Uh-huh.
next theme night stream will be Kit Bash night.
Oh, yeah, totally coming into that one.
Well, Kit Bash. Well, there's one that we saw on the Discord just a few minutes.
Let us celebrate the Frankenstein fleet.
Osiris, yay for Space
That certainly
Barbie.
falls in the Kit Bash territory, so bring your Frankenstein ship. I'd love to see it.
How about the missing secondary hull?
It's not missing, it's just invisible.
No, it's a concept 32nd century ship.
Yeah.
It's someplace else.
How about this? A Sovereign class with no secondary hull but floating nacelles.
I like it. I love this concept of the things don't have to physically be attached, and we're all going, I don't think it works that way.
I have a Frankenstein ship.
Okay,
on my main character.
I thought the exact same thing. The very first second I saw the refit crossfield, I'm thinking, okay, how does the plasma get from the nacelle struts to the nacelle if they're not attached?
Programmable matter.
It would go self-contained, and then you're just transmitting energy back.
It takes energy to transmit energy.
True, but we do have. But hey, we got wireless chargers these days, so.
Yes, we do, but not at a distance, spooky motion at a distance. Isn't that what it was called?
Mm-hmm.
Well, while we're waiting for other people to get back, anybody want to do some stuff?
Who wants to do a ninth rule?
I'm fine with the ninth rule. That'd be amazing.
I'm game.
Okay.
Darth Dragonborn says Iconian tech. Yeah, okay, Iconian tech. I still want to make the costume where I can hover over the ground and just float through things, and the closest I can come would be rollerblades. But my feet hurt at the end of the day.
You know something? I think, at some point, they're probably going to add a few more races to the game at some point.
What do you think they'd... Okay, Osiris is going to finish building his D7 tray, then he's going to join us, so, okay. Let me know when you're ready, Osiris. Who do you think they'd add?
Well, who do we not have in game that have been shown on screen?
Quite a few.
Are we going to be doing this on Fed or KDF?
I'm on Fed at the moment.
Okay.
Are we doing... Oh, yeah, we're doing ninth rule. Okay.
Yeah.
Riker. Riker is not a species, as a general rule of thumb.
No, but the Riker species would be interesting.
Not on the mature Riker species. It grows the facial hair. The forehead gets larger, so it may because when it is doing its
Okay.
it leads with the forehead.
Osiris,
Okay,
what's your
then.
handle in game? Because I don't have you as a friend on this account.
The funny thing is that because I was thinking about the Undine actually, and because like there's not much like in terms of like it was weird because like the Undine were like something that they sort of began but never really explored their actual capabilities, you know.
I think the Undine, because the Federation in real life made ties with the Borg, the Undine will always be the Federation's enemy.
Yeah, the funny thing is that a lot of people know the whole Star Wars, Star Trek debate.
Okay, before we do this, Charles, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
But I was thinking about the Undine, and as I was looking at, I think the Undine would be the one species that literally would probably be the one thing that would be the most dangerous to the Star Wars universe.
I have two for you, that mum.
Okay.
The Cardassians added to the Dominion side, and also the Krenim. No, not the Krenim. The Karma from the Dominion systems, outline systems.
I'm
Remember,
by the way.
Welcome back.
just so you know, the reason why I say them because they make the Dominion weaponry and defensive systems. So, if you're going to make a species, why not just implement one of those? Because they'll be good at engineering or R&D.
Well,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, somebody here has suggested Kelpians and Denobulans.
Yes.
How about the day ones?
It was just one of the partners I mod for. He just got followed by it, so he got
yeah,
like
absolutely
50 or 60, 50 or 60
Ow.
bots following him.
So somebody wanted to do ninth rule.
Yeah.
Ninth rule, Roger.
Ninth rule.
On
I'm
Elite,
game if you need a head.
We got a full team for this one, but I'd be happy to have you on for the next one. So everybody, if you would like to launch for ninth rule, let's go elite, because, what the heck, why not? The Chosen 2023. Hello. Greetings. Welcome aboard. How are you doing today? And welcome to the ED-TACULAR, our fundraiser for our beloved Ed. Is it outing him if I use his real name? It's not like I can get permission at this point.
Actually, you still could get permission from his sister.
I could, but I don't even know his
then
sister's
again-
name.
But then again, just to be fair, Ed is not his real name.
Oh, no, Ed is definitely not his real name. Which actually, his first name is in the fundraiser. It's Gerhard. It's
Okay.
got half of his name. It's got his first name in it.
We're just missing one ship.
I know. Osiris, come on and join us.
Like, we have...
It was still late last we knew because we were waiting on for Crystal and Entity.
Well, I was waiting for Odo to come back to do that. Oh, now Odo's back, so we'll do Crystal and Entity after that.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Let's go. Let's do this.
We have a Gagarin, an Odyssey, a Galaxy, and a Alliance carrier, and whatever Cyrus is going to bring.
Yes.
To be fair,
like it has been.
To be fair, mine's a World Raiser.
I could
Ooh,
join. I have
sweet.
to go to Torgumo.
Yeah, but it's still a Galaxy variant, so I still class it as a Galaxy.
That's fair.
I've been having fun on the alt using the Terran Galaxy.
Hey, so the Chosen 2023 has joined us, but mostly plays on console. No worries.
That's fine.
We don't discriminate. We're not evil. We get it.
I think
There we go.
some of the builds we use on PC can be transferred over to console, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they can.
They can.
The concepts are the
used-
same. The equipment, Pretty close.
Oh, Osiris is using the Gorn ship.
Is that what you're describing as the Gorn spinny ship?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what a Gorn spinny ship is, but I'll go take a look. What is a Gorn spinny ship?
You see it in Star Trek Strange New World Season 1.
Oh, okay. Just never heard it described as a spinny ship, so okay, fine.
Remember saying the green box, guys.
Yes, yes. This is one of those things where Ed would be like, Mom, don't go. But no, stay, Mom.
Your pets can go out, but nothing else.
Yep. Yes, sadly, this is so true. Things on PC can't be on console. Things on console can't be on PC. They don't talk.
I'll bring. Okay. You bring him.
Or we could ignore him.
I think someone needs to beam aboard his ship and
beat him up. I volunteer.
Yeah. Yeah, and explain that he's under arrest for many Federation treasons. And then throw in the brig and tow his damn ship back to Space Dock.
That would be fine.
Analysis.
Well, you realize after this that somehow, if we follow this, he ends up in a Klingon prison.
Kind of like that.
Well, this is not going to be exactly... I feel sorry for whichever enemy we've got right now.
Terrans.
Ah.
Which is good, because I've got Terran ships that I have to destroy, but I have a sneaky suspicion I'm not going to get 30 on this tune. So, for those of you joining us, today is indeed our fundraiser for our dear friend Ed, who passed away about 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. And we're trying to cover his funeral expenses. And we've raised a little over €1,000, so yay, you guys! Thank you! Thanks to all the awesome people who have donated. Ooh, that was a nice effect. We will be doing Ed things throughout the day. If you've got an Ed story you'd like to share with us, beyond don't leave, Mom, don't leave the box, Mom. We gotta start all over again. Okay. Ooh, what the heck? Swear that's a Mokai thing. How come I got bumped by Terrans? So Darth Dragonborn, yes, Spaghetti Code won't be able to handle crossplay, but what happens if they do decide to do a Star Trek Online 2.0? Would they write it so that the code could go across?
That would be kind of cool.
Wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Or it's also a server, too.
Pardon?
They're on different servers, too.
Oh, that would be an issue.
But I think they could do it, but they would have to simply down for the PC variant.
And the big problem also is that the Xbox and the PlayStation stuff has to be approved by them before it can go in, so...
Well, for Elite, that was pretty darn easy.
Considering I think I took most of the damage there.
Probably did. I sure wasn't taking damage.
For the record, Terran Warcore Explosions taste terrible.
Are you talking from prior experience, or are you talking from personal experience?
A little bit of both.
And have you been going out with Terran Lita recently?
Ooh.
She likes to show you her walk core.
Well, I think that's between me and Terran Lita.
And her Enterprise, the ISS Enterprise. which now, by the sounds of it, has now got Borg tech on it. So next time you see the ISS Enterprise, expect it to have some Borg augmentations.
I think I've got a little too much junk here. Too much junk in my trunk. Let's go get rid of some of this stuff before we go on. I know somebody needs to do crystalline catastrophes, so let's break up the team here.
No, I'm going to swap characters style.
Okay, I'm still going to break this up so we don't accidentally screw up everything, because that's what I tend to do. Let me sell some of this stuff and go switch tunes. Yeah, if they're going to make 2.0 work, they're going to have to figure out some way for all of us who have got, 15, 20 years worth of accumulated stuff to be able to use it. Because
I think, the server, the information that everyone's consumed could be transferred.
Of course it can.
But I think the UI would not be able to.
Yeah, but that's such a minor part of it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to lose my stuff versus I'm going to lose a couple hours of time to get everything set up, I can lose a couple hours. I lose a couple hours doing new stuff anyway.
I need 2 more levels on my Klingon.
No?
Does anybody want a cat?
No, I've already had breakfast, but thanks.
Okay.
So, with that Gorn spinny ship there, what I was talking about, so there's an animation to it that practically causes vertigo.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that's why I call it the spinny ship. There's the pilot courier raider is another one that does the exact same mechanic, and it's just, if you're zoomed in, it's gonna make you motion sick. And if you're zoomed out, the ship is so small that you can't even see the front of the ship anymore.
That is true.
Yeah.
So it's not, it's a cool ship and a neat idea. I wish they did the scaling a little differently.
Yeah, that's true of a couple of things.
Because I'd like to see those as pets.
Ooh.
Like squadrons? That would be cool.
Because that'll make you nauseous.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that currently make me slightly queasy if I don't fix the scale.
So I'll
What did I just give away that I didn't mean to do? I think I just gave away something I didn't intend to give away. Let's go look at that.
That wouldn't be good.
I tried the Vodwar Juggernaut the other day, though.
Yes.
Wow, it is a ridiculous ship.
That's the CSV King.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's why I grabbed it.
Called the elephant on ice skates. Because that thing has a serious inertia problem.
Yeah. No, I honestly,
inertia.
it feels exactly the same as the Scimitar.
It doesn't.
I can control the scimitar better than I can control the Vodwar.
It doesn't have a problem.
It's just tick. It's so tick. With 3 C's. See, I like when you zoom out on the big ships because the ship is still big enough to scale that you can figure out where the front end is.
Well, there's 2, the Jarek Alliance and one other one that you scale back and it still feels huge even though it's not a huge ship.
Yeah.
And that one kind of bothers me. I wish that scaling would work too. What are we doing, by the way?
What the crystalline entity catastrophe? That's what you were going to do.
Okay, no problems.
I'm
Just have to go back with that one. Okay, whoa. That's wrong.
Well, we talk about skill. I mean, look at the original
Constitution.
Kelvin Venture before they fixed it.
Oh God! Don't remind me. I heard rumors about that.
Yeah,
I still see giant ones running around.
People that still have the giant ones, they cannot take them into the ship there because they take the ship there, automatically scale it down, and that's it.
Yep.
How did they dry dock it? What happened then?
I don't know.
Oh.
I have the scaled down version, so I couldn't tell you.
Thank you, Pi.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So I check in on our updated goals here.
I love my warp speed in sector space with this character.
Chosen says Odyssey class is my favorite. Well, you're not alone with that one. Okay, Osiris has gone to brew coffee because Osiris is going to then come over here with said coffee.
I heard a rumor he was going to come over to your house and make you coffee.
That would be good, yeah. JB owes me a coffee too, but I think he might be closer than the Chosen. I don't know where the Chosen is, but I know where JB is.
I'll come to ESD and join you too. What the hell?
Okay, I'm on ESD. God knows what I'm on. The sun has shifted, so it's coming right in over the screen, which makes it really fun. I am apparently in Earth Space Dock 9.
Okay.
Well,
Dragon-
we didn't hear the...
Darth Dragonborn is, I can't decide which ship I want to use for Crystal, Neocani or Vesta.
Use whatever you feel better.
Buy what you like.
Yeah. It's not like you can't go do it again.
So,
I would say whichever one's got the greater acceleration, get out of Dodge and back faster.
Yeah. Something with pilot maneuvers, preferably.
Yeah.
Like the legendary Defiant.
Mm-hmm. Really good choice for this one. Though based on our last run at just slightly over 90 seconds, it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm bringing my Sagan to this party, so
Is that a top boat?
I have it set for fall, and I'm not disappointed.
Well, I know somebody who's put a top build on that one. Oh boy.
Pi, do you want in on this one since you weren't in the last one?
And of
For me?
course,
Yeah,
DSD 9 is full.
Sure.
Okay. That's great. We got enough. We can do things all day long here. Where are you, Pi?
You know what? Don't pick this tool.
Okay.
Let me
Let
just...
me know which one you want.
Yes,
Yeah.
I just...
Oh, God.
I can only get into 8. Instance 9 is full.
Well, no problems. We're going to jump out of here in a second, then we'll be back, and it'll bump us over to something else anyway.
I'm gonna jump back in orbit then.
Okay.
You know something crazy? I'm currently traveling across sector space at 66 transwarp.
You know, you go faster than 10, and you wind up turning into a proto-lizard thing, and you have to mate with Janeway. Ugh. It's not worth it.
You know, my crossfield refit's even quicker.
I'm ready.
I sent you an invitation.
I am ready.
Okay. Who was that?
JB is ready.
Okay, thank you. There you are. And this will be Crystalline Catastrophe, the short form. I presume everybody's seen Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, right?
Yep.
Okay. Every now and then I'll do an obscure reference like that, and people will be like, huh? Oh, I'm old.
Yeah, oddly enough, I've not seen that.
You've never seen... Oh, go watch Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. It is a low-budget cult film with Peter Weller, Ellen Barkin, Jeff Goldblum, Clancy Brown... who else was in that?
Oh, darn it.
A lot of people. Robert Ito, I think's in there.
Robert Ito. Who played John Big Booty?
Oh, freaking...
You know exactly who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
He's a character actor. He played the merchant.
Christopher Lloyd was in there.
Christopher Lloyd was in it, yeah. Oh man, so many people are in this movie. Weeble?
You.
It's
John
an
Lithgow.
excellent... Yeah, John Lithgow was in it, yeah. Great movie.
I'll have to go check that out.
Yeah.
I like a lot of those B cult movies.
It's...
Big Booty was
Big
Christopher
Booty.
Lloyd.
Oh, okay, then who was the other guy? He was in
So-
Star Trek. He played the merchant in the one where we get the Echo Papa drone. Plays one of the scientists. I thought he was Big Booty.
Vincent Chevalier.
Yes, thank you. This is one of those faces everybody recognizes immediately.
Oh, speaking of which, I want to see if they fixed the bug that I've been having for such a long time.
And which bug was that? That's,
You
there we
know,
are. Good.
if you go to the shuttle bay on the space dock, right?
Yeah.
You can beam down to the Academy. But if you're alliant Jem'Hadar to the Federation,
Yeah.
you can.
Yes, I have heard this. It's because the Jemmies weren't always our friends, and therefore the sensors are still up to preventing them from coming in.
Because it's not a Jimmy, he's a changeling. It's still like that.
It's a shame the hug doesn't work anymore. That was always interesting to see if you were close enough that you won't get blown up. Oh, and it won't let you do damage beyond that point. Well, that's not fun.
I'm gonna die.
Don't die! Dying's a bad thing.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, I got knocked out.
Really? You're still showing on my screen.
Yeah, but luckily I took my, I can't remember the ability that gives me like a temporary, shield. What is it
Yes.
called? A blade of hazard shielding. So as soon as the hit wave came, I hit it and I just got knocked back.
Lexer says it's the same with the KDF aligned Romulans on the Kronos shipyard. Alright, DT, what is your game plan for the day? When do you go to work?
I have to kind of leave now, get
Okay.
Gabby fed out, and then I got to go to work, and then I'm out at 4. I can throw on Discord after I get off work.
Well, we're at 11 o'clock and the dogs have informed me that they need to take a walk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the live stream. Everybody will start up again in 15 minutes. If you want to jump back in and join me, we will be back. I'm going to leave the Discord on if people want to stay there, but I'll restart the live stream in 15. So 15 minutes, hygiene, beer, wine, coffee, pop, dog walking, bathroom. We'll see you then. Bring your wallets, because we got stuff to give away. And I think, for the heck of it, we're going to do a raffle when we get back. Alrighty?
I'll see you in 20 minutes or so.
Okay, 20 minutes. We will be back. Everyone go have some fun.